Baba will say, I'm the only one that came. My own siblings do not come. My friends do not come. How can my first child be getting married? And member, my member of my association, member of my church, my friends did not come there. No, we only
Women will
went to
get
do
mad. The women
introduction.
hear that one alone, she will get mad.
You know,
Okay,
they will
wait,
say
wait.
we only go to do introduction. So
Okay,
this is
man, about that, you know.
Okay,
Chessman,
let me put it this way. Let me put it this way.
Chessman, wait. This is what I was saying, that from that beginning, once that narrative is consistent, and they did not say he's our wife, and they did not go for paternity matter, their lawyer now wrote Wunmi Cynthia Aloba versus Joseph Aloba.
That's
so
fine.
you are confirming it. So you can't wake up after that
Okay.
fact
Okay,
and
that's
say
fine.
she's
Wait,
no
wait.
more married to
Aristotle,
you.
that's fine. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
Now, listen. This what you're saying now is actually relevant to when it comes to Mohbad's estate, his properties. Do you agree?
How?
Because if you do a marriage under the act, it's gonna be difficult for the families of your husband to come and dictate you on these properties. What he's saying now? Wait. What he's saying now is estate.
Baba,
Wunmi cannot provide a certificate to the
Baba,
probate.
relax.
You know the thing is right? Unless I don't know her approach, okay, but the approach of inheritance is going to be traditionally, customarily, the way it's done customarily.
She doesn't have a right.
The head of the family comes in and appropriates
Thank
everything.
you. That's what I'm saying.
If they find anything wrong, then they have a decision to make.
Thank you.
Up to the
That's what I'm
family.
saying. So
to
it's
make
irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
It matters because
Chessman,
matters
you
at some
see,
point.
Chessman, where you are going is a different ballgame. What we've been talking about is to establish if he was married or not married. And we said that in public we were saying she was not married. But the family came out and said she's our wife. And
She
they
was
make
married. She was married.
Wait,
She was married.
Baba, relax now. Baba, relax. And then they've made legal document to confirm her as an Aloba. So that is established. Now, if you now want to go into the estate distribution, because there is interstate where where the deceased did not write any form of will, you need to go through the customary law route, because that it is under that law that they are married. That itself, even under the law, matters have been taken to Supreme Court. You cannot deprive her of her right because you've already confirmed her as a wife. The ground that you can deprive her of her right is now when you now say, now talking about admission of the offspring of that marriage, to say, is the child our child or not?
No. So the question is, what
are you saying?
So if you go to the court now and you admit, you agree that she was married to the Alobas under the customary law.
Yes.
Okay. So the question to you now is, what right has she got under customary act?
What are you saying?
She's got no right.
Okay, you are telling me because a woman is married to a man customarily, she does not have rights to share in his estate?
Go and read it.
So who now shares his estate? Who shares his estate?
The head of the family.
Is the owner of the property of the man that died.
The head of the family. She's got no right on that customer. That's what I'm saying to you. She's got no right.
Chessman, you are living in Pluto.
We have the Idigi and the Ojuri method.
You are living in Pluto.
What do you know the difference between Ojuri and Idigi method of inheritance? Do you know it? Do you know it?
Say that again.
Ojuri and the Idigi method of sharing.
There's a noise coming from somewhere.
Is that from aristocrat? There is Ojuri method and the Idigi method of sharing inheritance in Yoruba land. Are you aware of that? Whereby the deceased married to so many wives, whether they have children or not, as long as they are married and confirmed married at the time of, if there is, in an intestate situation where there is no will, they will have to be, those property will have to be shared by each woman. Whether
wait. Succession.
Yeah, they share it equally.
Let me talk. Who shares that property?
The rightful person, the capable person in the family.
The head of the family.
the siblings of the deceased, if they are capable, or the Olori Ebi, the overall.
Go and read. Go and read the succession to and inheritance of property under Nigerian law.
What are you saying? Now we're
The
talking
head
about
of the family. That's what I'm saying. The aristocrat. The woman has got no right. It's the head of family that will distribute everything. She's got no right.
No. Chessman, you are mixing things together.
It can
You see,
either be
for me,
Baba or
you-
the family of Baba.
Chessman, you are confusing the whole thing. In the first place, we were talking on the validity of marriage. You came with sharing of estate. We've laid to rest the validity of marriage. Nobody under the customary law says it's the wife that will distribute the property. Nobody said that here. Nobody. You were saying in what you are saying that the woman has no right to inherit from the property of the husband. And I said that is wrong. She has rights.
No, that's what
She's
I'm saying.
not to.
What I'm saying is
What
that,
are you saying? Be clear, man. Be clear
what
now.
I'm saying, what
Because
I'm
we are
saying is
confusing
that,
the whole
what I'm
thing.
saying is that woman has got no say. Everything depends on the Olori Ebi. That's what I'm saying.
See. Bossman, English answer. In the first place, you confuse validity of marriage with sharing of estate. Now, on the sharing of estate, under customary law, it is the Olori Ebi that will share the property. In some cases, the Olori Ebi, because, for example, the Olori Ebi can be the father to the person that died. He might decide not to do it. He might appoint Baba Misiku to do it. That is an administrator.
If he's capable.
If he's capable, he will admit, he will get it. And this is they are still siblings. And when it comes to family, the sharing of property is not total like under the act, where the woman will lay claim to everything if she wants to for her children, if she's the only wife.
Right.
That is not what you are saying.
She's
You
got
see,
no
you
say.
need wait. You need to be clear in when you say she got no rights. She got no right. She got no right.
Okay, she's got no
Are
say.
you saying she has no right to inherit part of her husband's estate as the wife?
Okay, wait.
When
She's
it
got
is
no
shared?
say. She's got no say. Sometimes, even sometimes.
She have a say. It's just that she doesn't have the right to share
She doesn't have a
it.
say. The Olori can say, we're not going to give you anything. There's something she can do.
No, she was married to him.
No,
She's
can
clear.
sue them.
She doesn't even have to
cannot
have a
bring
child for
claim.
him.
She cannot bring a claim. She cannot bring a
No,
claim.
she can't bring a claim under the Yoruba law, whether you have child or whether you don't.
It depends on the family doctrine. You don't understand. It varies. It varies.
Yes. Chessman, you see, since we've been talking about validity of marriage, but you first confuse it with the doctrine, all this family doctrine. Family doctrine comes to play when it is time to administer estates. You understand what I'm saying? It comes to play because the woman cannot say it is, because under the customary law, that is that the nuclear family do not exist alone. That is extended family. So when they want to share property, they ensure everybody benefits. That is why it is not the woman that will do the administration of the property. That is why they get a Baba Misiku or Olori Ebi to do it according to how the family see it. Because what would they do? For example, in this case of Mohbad is the Oluomo of the family. He is the one that feeds everybody. Now that he died, only the wife and the children cannot inherit, because the people he is still feeding must also be catered for, especially when he still have aged parents. That is why they can't give it solely to the wife. So someone within the family will then look at it. Yes, he has a family. It has to be taken care of. Number one. Okay, he has aged parents. It has to be taken care of. That is why many parents are not the one that shares those property, because they are mourning. And it won't be like Baba will be the one to give himself what he feels he likes. No. Someone within the family that understand everything, that everybody respect, will come and say, how many things does he have? He has 5. What does he have? These are things he has. Okay, you know he still has parents. We know this wife is not working. She has to take care of the children. And in their family, they could say in their family they do oposhishu. if that is available. They consider all those things and now say that the aged parent, we will give them some portion of the wealth so that they will be taken care of till they die. Oh, one of his brother or none of his brother is dependent on him. Oh, it's okay. None of them need any of his wealth. They would, okay, it's okay. Now he has a wife. Oh, the wife is very young. This is the first child. We still love her. We don't want her to leave our family. Okay, the younger brother, Ashuloko, then they will use cap or slippers if there are many. To anyone you choose, that is the person that will take care of you. Or some they will say the elder brother or younger brother will take care. Why Tosheman Shinyo Lopo? Why do they will the wife to the siblings so that they can take care of them? They will take care of them. The person now assumed the responsibility of the disease by taking care of the children or their whatever.
Yeah,
In that case, in that case, the person administering the thing might now administer some things to that person because the person needs to be empowered to do those things. That is when the custom of the family comes to play.
Aristocrat.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I get your point. You are right.
but we should not mix that. We should not mix that with the validity of whether she's married under customary or not.
Yes,
But when we come to administration of the estate, yes, the wife cannot share the will. She cannot. She does not have the power to do that.
I concur.
She will be under that law.
You see that Shuloko? Sorry, there's this noise. Sorry, I concur. Okay, that Shuloko, I don't know how to say it in English, is just for continuity. So the brother can look after the wife and the children.
That is to give one of the deceased brother to the wife to marry.
Yeah, and see, when they give any right to the woman after the man dies under customary law, it's because they actually like the woman or they love her. See, under customary law, there's nothing stopping the man from having like 10, 20 concubines with children. It's not illegal. Under customary, it's not illegal. That when the man now dies, they all come together to share the, okay, I've got, he had 10 women with 20 wives, 20 children. How do you want to share?
Yes, Lau. That, you know, that is why it is not the wife that will do the sharing, because the wife will be among 2-3 wives, and this is also how they do it. They have Orio Jori or Idigi. For example, a man dies and he has 3 wives, and the first wife, for example, have 2 children. They are the one that created all this wealth. They marry second wife that has 4 children. They marry third wife that has 6 children. If they make it to be Orio Jori, what it means is they will now divide it by the children. But in order to create equity, they will go to Idigi. They will now say Idigi Kini is going to be the first wife. Second Idigi is going to be the second wife. Third Idigi is going to be the fourth wife. If they still have aged parent, they will give some amount to the aged parent. They will now divide it as per Idigi. So the children will go under their own Idigi to go and share whatever they are giving as Idigi. But in a situation where the man that dies is one person, he has 1 wife, he has 5 children. He does not have concubine, he does not have any child hidden anywhere. They can now do Orio Jori.
Yes.
As to say the children, because there is no contestation. There are many ways this thing are done. And even within that, there could be 2. They can now say, oh, the elder son can take slightly more than the junior. It is how it is agreed according to the family. And that there won't be any form of rancor because you don't have any external person. That is why when a man is buried in Yoruba land, they will say, Ijo iku baba, le mari gbogbo nkan to ti se sita. Everything he has done outside. You will now see some woman coming with 2 children. Who are you? I'm his concubine, though. He gave back to these 2 children. I gave back to these 2 children for you. The first wife that thought she's the only wife will say, If you not give such power to that woman, she will not give all the other women now. What will happen to those children? Who will take care of them? That is why in customary Yoruba, for example, they bring all those many ways of sharing inheritance. so that everybody is taken care of. That is
Yes,
when it
yes.
comes to inheritance. Uh-huh.
I agree. You are right, sir. And for me to make my sorry, can you mute? Sorry. So for me to make my final submission, I just want to clarify this. With reference to Wumi, when I made the point that she didn't comply with the Alaba family whatever doctrine, let me clarify. Even though I don't know, I'm not acquainted with the Alaba family doctrine, but I know in Nigeria of Yoruba descent, okay, there's no family that says you don't have to mourn your husband. We saw a woman who came online to say they've killed my nigger. We saw a woman, even after a few days the husband died, she wore a pink hat, cover her face, she wasn't mourning, whispering Mama Mohbad's ears. Everything she's done, there's no more. She was doing a party, singing me onigba. I've never seen a doctrine, a customary whatever in Nigeria that says you don't have to mourn. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, even though Babaloba did not come out to denounce the wedding, then he's come out now to say he's denouncing she's not an Aloba. He has a right to do so now because what it is, from what I've seen, this lady has not complied with even any Yoruba culture doctrine. No, morning off, she was doing a party and singing. So let me just clarify that. I don't know what the doctrine is, but from my own opinion, that's what she's done. She's not complied. As such, Baba has a right to come out now to say, listen, from what I've seen, you are no longer an Aloba. I denounce you now, even though I did not denounce you then. But now I can do it. He has the right to do it. And that's my last submission tonight. I got to go. I got work tomorrow. I'm sorry. But thank you.
Okay, wait, don't go. It's Sorosili Gbesi. I now understand what you've been arguing about since. Now, he has the right to, and the reason he can take that position is to say, based on this necessity, yes, you are married to our son while he was alive. Yes, you gave birth to him, to a child while he was alive. But your conduct after he died shows you were not with us. You are not part of us. And therefore, we will not extend the privilege of a wife to you. We denounce you. On those basis, yes, he can. You understand what I mean? Based on their own tradition, yes, he can, and say, we deprive you. We are not saying you did not marry him when he was alive, but your conduct after his death is totally inimical to our family custom. Therefore, we cannot accept that. Now, if the child is their child, the child will have right to enjoy the privilege as a son, but the mother
Yes.
will not enjoy the privilege as a wife. It doesn't say she's not the mother of the child, but as a wife, she will not enjoy that privilege. That is what it means. So anybody ò lè ṣulópó, wọ́n ti denounce it.
Okay.
But ọmọ yẹn máa gba nǹkan tí ó deal fún. If the
So,
child, and
it's
they will go
legitimate
to
child.
verify, yes, they will go to verify that is this child legitimate, and if the child is legitimate, they will give him all his right. Now, if he's not legitimate, ó tán fún wọn nìyẹn, wọn ní rí ọkàn
That's
gbà.
it. That's what I'm
Bó ṣe
saying.
wà nù.
Legitimate. Aristocrat. Respect as always. Respect. Anytime.
All
Respect.
right,
Thank
Baba.
you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Papa
All
Rano,
right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
So, all right. So I want to ask one last but not the least question too. If they say Shu Opo, I don't know if Shu Opo, is it that the the brother is going to just take care of the children left behind by the deceased, or he also has access to like like
Mark.
yes, they have us like
He's married
intercourse.
with Mark to do everything.
Oh, but okay, what if let's say my elder brother's wife is beautiful and I want to take his wife. Don't think it can make people begin to think to kill their brothers just because they want to get wives?
No. It's a custom. It is a custom in the Yoruba land. Now, this is the reason for it. Let us go back to when you are getting married. You see, in Yoruba land, when a woman is married to a family, the father of the bride do not hand over the bride to the groom. he will hand over the bride to the father of the groom. That is how it's done. Now, the father of the groom is the head of the family. Now, they believe that the groom himself is still a young man, just like that woman. But they will now give it to the father of the groom and the mother of the groom that we have given you our child. We are giving you a life. She's now your own. Take care of her. The father will now bring his son and hand over the woman to the son that I have married a wife for you. Take care of your wife and begin to set your own family. What that means is this. In the customary way, and it's also done in the Jewish way, you see, the extended family must support you to grow your small family. You are still under tutelage. There are some customs in this Nigeria that a woman that is married as a virgin will be disflowered by either the brother or uncle of the bride, of the groom, because the groom does not have experience to disflower a woman. There are some customs like that. They expect you don't. And they are also in position to say, oh, Ajabali, that she was a virgin. Now, let's come back to this. Now, because it is the family that married the woman will now become a child. She's no more just a wife. She's a wife, but they also regard her as a member of their family. So she has every privilege of every member of the family. Now, in the case of the demise of the husband, they've married the woman. She cannot go back again to her family because she has adopted a new family. Within the family, they need to look at someone that can take care of her as a woman, to meet her needs as a woman, and also to take care of her children if she has. But in a situation where possibly she hasn't given birth, maybe the wedding is young and the husband died, they will, if they so much love her, they could ask her, do you still want to be with her family? Like the case of Ruth. Do you still want to be in our family? If she says yes, they will now say, okay. If you remember, Ruth's mother-in-law in the Bible told her that my children are dead. There is no one I can give you to. You need to go and marry someone else or marry my brother. Ruth said, no, wherever you go, I will go. Other people, other wives of her children left. Only Ruth remained with her. Because the custom of the Jew is also the custom of the Yoruba people and many African countries. Let's leave the history apart. Now, because of that, they need to take care. She's still a wife because she's a wife of that family. Now, if there is any able man, either the younger brother or the elder brother of that person that died is available, they will then ask him, your brother is dead, we need to take care of his wife, and he has children. It is your responsibility to carry on. He also has the right to refuse or to accept. If he accepts, he will take care of it. His job is to meet the need of that family, to act like the husband. When you act like the husband, you become father to the children and you become husband to the wife. Your wife must accept it because it is a custom that she also grew up with. She has been in the family. Your wife will know. In the family, except he doesn't want to take it. Some wife will say, oh, le shupo yemi onigba, because òrìṣà jẹ́ pé méjì obìnrin ò sí. No woman wants another woman on her bed. It's like that. It's natural. But customs do allow this thing to foster. So if that is the custom of the family, they will do it. But because of civilization, such doctrine has been eroded in the custom in Nigeria and in Africa. They don't really do that much because the man will just say, I never take care of my wife and my children. I can't carry your own burden. I don't want to. You know, that kind of thing. Or the woman too. Most of the time, the women don't really like it. Not that they want it, except that person they want to will them to has been a good person to them. They don't really like it because she loved her husband. She did not love the brother or the uncle or anybody. It was her husband she loved. So she needs to go through that transition. But because of respect, because any woman in the olden days that is not married is not respected, number one. And because she's married to a family, another man will find it difficult to marry her. Because they will say, you're already married to that family, which means that family is not a good family. They ought to take care of her, protect her. Because it is protection. Why do women get married in the olden days? For two major reasons. Number one, to procreate. Number two, to be protected, to be taken care of. Not by one person, but by a family. So that is why you bear the name of your husband. You bear the name of your husband because they now take responsibility over you. They protect you, they take care of your needs, and you have children. So why would you, if you just want to have children, you don't need to marry any man now. You go born now. Or if you need to want to be protected just by yourself, you can easily do that. But because of those things and because of the custom of the society, that they will respect you. Tomorrow, they want to give you chieftaincy title. You find out that even in this political age, some women in Nigeria will become minister and commissioner from the state of their husband. Why? Because they are married to their husband. And if the husband have political strength, he will say, is my wife that should take my slot. And she will take it because by custom, she is no more from where she came from. She is more of you. She is married to you. She has adopted you. And that is why I mentioned the story of Ruth. Ruth was not a Jew, but she adopted the Jewish family because she was married to her mother-in-law's children. And she loved the family and she stayed with them till the mother-in-law got back to her town and now gave her to her brother. And she became a great woman within their community. It is because of that custom that they take. In the olden days, they don't see it as bad because it is a tradition that has been carried out for years. That is why in some large family, a child don't have one mother. In a big family, you have many mothers. You know your real mother, but all of them are regarded to as your mother because they all take care of you together. You'll be the one, maybe your papa inherited her. Part of your sisters, they could be from your father's brother. It does not matter. But is agbole is within a family. So all children are children of the family. So in the olden days, when they want to identify a child, they will say, who is your father first? They will say, from which compound do you come from? Agbole wo lo ti wá in Yoruba land. Which compound are you from? When they now say they are from compound of the crocodiles. Oh, compound of the crocodiles. Who is your father there? Oh, my father is fourth man. Oh, compound of the crocodile. Oh, those strong men. Those people with baritone voice, with big chest. So who is your father among them? Oh, this is my father. Who is your mother? This is my mother. That is pointing direct. But on the surface, you bear the name of the family. And that is how it's regarded. It is just custom.
Aristo, are you from Abeokuta?
I am not from Abeokuta.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ijebu. I'm an Ijebu prince.
Okay.
But I understand all tradition in Nigeria.
Is Ijebu not?
No, I know the reason. The way you are talking.
Ijebu is not from Abeokuta.
Okay, it's in Ogun State. Okay.
It's
Ijebu of
Ogun
what?
State.
Ijebu òde or Ijebu?
Ìjẹ̀bú ṣáà ni ilé ìtẹ́fẹ́ mọ́mọ́ bí tí mo ti jáde òde ní àbí ẹ̀ǹkùlé.
Okay.
Ìjẹ̀bú ní Ìjẹ̀bú ń jẹ́.
Because I just know because this caution you are talking is only Ogun State. Ogun State always do that. Both Ijebu and Abeokuta.
No. That is something.
No. They are still practicing this. That's what I'm saying.
They are still practicing.
Most states they forget about this. They don't practice it again.
No, they don't practice from the Ijebu I come from. They don't practice it because civilization have come. So you cannot generalize.
Some
it.
family Some family are still doing it.
but
Some are
it
still
is a
doing it.
culture of the Yoruba people. Now, over the years, it might have gone into extinct,
We are,
but
we are
it
Gen
is a
Z,
culture.
Gen
It
Z
is a
now.
culture.
So
It's not
they don't
even Gen
practice.
Z. It has even
They don't
stopped.
practice culture again like before.
It has stopped around the 80s. No, this culture has been going into extinct around the 80s. But that does not mean some people still
Even
don't
the real
practice
wife
it. It
was
doesn't
given
mean
to his
some people
brother.
don't practice it. It doesn't mean some people don't practice it. Some people still practice it. Even in Igbo land, they do such too now.
When we are
Yes,
talking of culture,
yes.
Yibo, they are number
E-
one.
Even in Igbo land, they do such. They take care. It's an
This one
African
Wumi,
thing
this one
generally.
Wumi is doing. If na Yibo, forget am.
So
No,
Akeredolu wife was given to the brother. Wahala.
I
Yes,
dey hear this one now.
it is a custom. It's just a general
What do you?
custom.
No, I mean, so many cultures are dying now. Which one be Igbo?
Yes,
Are Igbo still practicing the Osu culture?
they don't do
Osu
Osu
is
again.
not a culture.
What
It
is
is
it?
part
Osu,
of culture. It is
no,
part of the
no.
culture.
You know what?
It's
Let
part
me
of
tell
it.
you how Osu be. Osu is like a. That's Igbo man. Osu is like a. It's like many Igbo people. They don't like to marry Osu. The outcasts, yeah, they don't like
Is it
to marry Osu.
culture or what?
But up to now, they are still rejecting to marry Osu. Some Igbo, they are still rejecting to marry Osu.
And so you
Good.
see it.
That's
So
almost
Nigeria
Osu marry Osu.
continue to
that's
abolish
almost
it.
See.
they
You see,
abolish it, but it
Osu.
still lingers.
What is the meaning of Osu in English? It is an
Outcast.
outcast. What
Outcast, yeah.
necessitated when you call someone? What brings about someone being regarded as an outcast? So we need to, because it is the culture that bats some practice. So we can't say it's not their culture. It is a culture. Like in society, when someone has leprosy, it is part of the culture to go and build house in the forest for them and chase them there. And they have a point where their family will drop their food because it's a pandemic. So in today's era, they will take them they will call it quarantine. Quarantine has already
Because my own
existed.
husband is Igbo, and they are still rejecting that Osu. I'm
And
like,
because
why?
it's part of their
I didn't know a
culture.
woman be.
It's still part of the culture. You see, civilization does not mean you forget who you are. Your
That's
culture
why I'm
and
saying that
tradition
Igbo people,
is your
Igbo
identity
people,
as a
they
people.
really crazy about traditional. Up to now, when we are talking of Igbo, they too go extreme.
How about the Abriban ones that eat human beings? Are they still doing it? Culturally.
They will not tell you. They will say they are not.
How about the killing of twins? Are they
They
still
will say
killing,
they are not, but
are they still killing twins?
I
Twins?
don't think. No,
Paparano.
no, I
Paparano.
don't
I
think
think
so.
they've stopped the killing of the twins.
Paparano.
I think they have stopped that one for a
I
long
think
time.
they've stopped
Even
that.
in Yoruba land too, I hear that they kill twins before.
Wait. Even in abroad where they live, some people dey there where they eat human being too.
Which
Yes.
part?
They
Go
still
to
do
your
it even
Google
till now.
and check it. Human
They do
flesh,
it
It's
till now.
China
human
now.
meat. Which China?
No,
Which
it's
are
not
you
China.
China.
saying?
I mean, the Western world
Madam, go
itself.
and Google.
They still eat.
Google
They
is
still
your
eat
friend.
meat. They still eat human meat till now.
They still eat human meat, even in America
Oh,
that we are
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, they do it.
No, let me say every bad thing now, only Africa is there now. Nah,
It's
nah,
culture.
human
That's
nature.
culture. It's culture. I mean,
It's culture
some
now.
people will say
Pedophilia.
UK.
Pedophilia is Greek culture and it still exists today.
It
That
still
word,
exists.
the word agape love that they are using in the Bible today is actually sexual contact between old men and young boys. Is pedophilia, and sturgeon, which is the Greek word that we call sexual intercourse, is actually homosexuality between two men.
Bros, in the olden days, there is a lot of things about the Greek people. You know, Alexander the Great, his best friend, they always is a man, but they have sexual intercourse together. His best friend, they have sexual intercourse. Now, most soldiers always have intercourse with men. They see it as a normal thing. They have open sex. All these orgy, that we always make noise that we won't do
They do
OG.
it very
It
well, you
don't
know.
they happen,
Wetin
wetin
be
we dey
urging?
talk
Wetin
about?
dey urging? Wetin be urging?
OG is the
Ọbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kò jàre kí ló dé o mọ̀ ọ́ máa ṣe fẹ́ni tí ò mọ̀ kankan. Your mind itself e rotting pass our own. Really.
What is urging? I'm asking. I mean, seriously, what is urging?
OG is the
Oh,
real
yeah,
shit.
Google is your friend. Go and check
They say your
it. Google is your friend. Go and check it so that you will teach us on Saturday. We
OG
teach
has been
ourselves
going on.
what. So
OG
you see,
is like part and parcel of the European
Chris, I want
it
to ask
has
one
been.
question.
culture. They've been doing it for very even
Homosexuality has been part of them for years, and the Arabians do more of homosexuality itself. The Arabians, you see, there are cultures that have been that people don't talk about. They do hush hush. They happen. They happen. Wetin dey àti ìgbà wo ni wọ́n ti ń fọmọdé wọ́n ti ń fọmọ kékeré ẹjẹ́ àti ibẹ̀ ẹ máa wù jàre.
yeah, they've been during these Arabic trans-Saharan slave trade. The Arabs did a lot of homosexuality and child sex with a lot of captured Africans.
Those Arab,
That's what the
there be
worst.
something else. There be something else.
Those guys,
You cannot
that's the
imagine.
worst.
They can't imagine. Even till date. Now them they do all this thing where black girls go on boat with all these Arabian prince. Go they do orishirishi on boat.
Yeah.
They go carry them from Dubai to France in private jet. Do orishirishi, come back. They give them $10,000, $50,000. They will come back. They will send them go hospital, make them go treat them. They say they don't make orishirishi day. Now so it be. This world, there is nothing that is new.
What is
that is why I always laugh.
What do you mean they give them $10,000 for knacking or what?
They do a
Yeah.
lot of things. They can do coprophilia, which is eating of feces. They
Yes,
can have sex with their
that they
dogs.
do a lot. That they do a lot. Coprophilia on the
They do
boat.
coprophilia on the
Already
boats.
you have water sickness, sea sickness. You go come they chop poo, they chop
Yeah,
am.
it
They go
could-
they laugh. They go they drink wine.
They-
They
they-
actually-
they-
Hey, oh
They'll
no.
take them.
Ayé
They'll take them on the
ìbàjẹ́.
yard. They'll take them on the yard to the IC.
Yes,
And that IC is where the girls they can't like run away. They can't jump out. So
Tó
they
bá
take them
jump
to the
shark
IC.
ni ó jẹ.
Yeah, they'll take them to the
Shark
IC
will
in the middle of the IC, and they begin to do a lot of despicable things to them. And then the last
They
act is
do a lot of
coprophilia.
things with them. They do a lot of things with
They
them.
do
But
orgy,
when
they
they
do-
come back, you know what they always do? They will compensate them before you go. They've given them $10K. When they come back, if they chop the whatever way they want, make them do well. Now 15 they won't give them on 10. Oh, they will give them well. And they have pimp don't collect it. They have the
Yeah.
money that they over the Friday they will not
Sorry,
come back to
in
mosque
what
and come and
country
pray.
is this happening?
They do it in Dubai. They do it in
Yeah.
Dubai. They do it in the UAE.
Iran,
A lot.
gbogbo all those places.
Bahrain, all those places. They do it there. UAE,
Qatar, those people.
Qatar.
And-
They do.
And these are the same people that keep lions, hyena as toys, as pets.
Yes.
As pets. They will bring a dog.
Lions.
Tell me why they won't even spend the money. They get the money from you, then use you. All of the child people who sell children factory, kidneys, buy organs, all of this kind of dirty jobs in the hands.
The Western world and you see these whites and these Arabs, what they are capable of, we Africans cannot even comprehend. Our minds can't comprehend
No.
the level of barbarity that they do till now.
No. You cannot comprehend what those people can do. The evil.
You can't.
If you know,
Nobody
you know.
can.
And this, they do it to all women. No, nobody say just black and all that. But they have this kind of hate for black color. So when they are melting, when they give you the money, the thing where you go do to earn that money, it pass the one way that they give all those girls from the Asian girls and all that. Look at the Russians too, and look at those Asian tigers. They will export children from 7 to 12. They'll put them in container from Indonesia, from all those countries, ship them into America, ship them into Hong Kong and all that to be doing prostitution. Small children. 8 year old,
Thailand.
whatever, from Thailand, from all these places.
Philippines.
And and you see all these Russian whatever. That is crime all over the world. And that is
Most
why
of
me I
them now,
always say,
most of them they do it is Philippine and in Russia.
yes, because they are poor.
Yeah,
Now,
Eastern
and
Europeans.
and this is what I always say: the same America that everybody call God's whole country, the rate of crime in that country,
Oh my
you
God.
cannot
What
phantom
you
it.
say, you are
You
right.
can't.
I can't stay in America.
You can't.
You
You
can't
can't.
phantom it.
You cannot. You can't. You can't comprehend. The mind cannot conceive
No,
the
no, no,
level
you
of
cannot phantom it.
the level what is going on in the United States. I see many
What you say,
Africans talking
yeah.
about it. I'm just shaking my head, man.
You go
I'm
look
just
Me
at
too.
shaking
them
my
now.
head.
They
If
go
they talk
talk.
about the shake am because we are telling them, they say, you don't know America? You
But
don't.
you know,
I go there 3 times,
believe me, right?
man.
Believe me. You know, again, you have to also be grateful to those countries for their, I mean, for their effort in seeing how to expand human rights. Okay, when it comes to human rights, they are still number one. I mean, when it comes to,
Hey,
yeah, I mean, looking at human rights
Papariano.
operation in every country,
Papariano, let me
It's
ask you a
Korea.
question. Papariano, let me ask you a question.
I've not been to those countries, but you have to go to them.
Papariano, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Someone that claim that is holy, you should do the right thing. But
Aniki,
when you
I'm
open
afraid
their
of my children.
closets and you see the inhuman thing they do to other
Yeah, they
human
do.
beings, so
Oh my
what
God.
human right are they talking about? They are hypocrites.
You know,
Hypocrites.
no.
Hypocrisy
See,
is.
They
Aristotle, you know,
say things.
there's one thing you have to look
Listen,
at.
Papariano, something you are not saying is this: when it does not concern them, you are violating human rights. When it is them, they will justify it. They justify their own action by everything in the book.
I think it's still better. Aristotle, you know, um,
It's
think
still
of,
better.
you know, just this is what I was still better. Think of you, okay, being done injustice, even by your own people, without any law that regard you by your own people. That's the
Are they
worst.
not doing it to their own people too?
That's what I'm saying.
Papariano, you are
Okay,
a man of
okay.
history.
Take
You are a
okay.
man of
There are
history,
many.
Papariano.
The
Tell me
hate,
the history of Britain. In Britain, tell me the history of Britain.
you know, Aristotle.
Back
I'm
in the
telling
16th
you,
century,
see,
what is
wait,
the
wait,
history of Britain?
let's get something. That's what I'm saying. I said, as at now, 21st century, you give credit to all these countries compared to every other country in terms of rights. They have
No,
more
no,
rights to deserve.
no. You know why I
No,
don't give
they
credit
got
to
a good
them?
PR.
If to say that this time they've stopped all those things, but this is what they've done. They will tell you this thing is bad, but they will find another way to still perpetuate their evil in a more updated and civilized way,
Yeah,
giving it different
secrets.
connotation. Let me take America for example. In Africa or in Nigeria, when someone wants something from members of the House of Rep, and you go and say, "Oga, help us, so your company go, no problem. We or say, Oga, we give you this car, make you use that, enjoy your free. Oh, thank you." In Nigeria, they will count it as bribe, yes. In America, they count it as lobbying. Lobbying. And lobbying is not a crime in America. But that same act that they perpetuate in America, they come to Africa, they said it's corruption. Am I
because
making
they know
sense?
that we have
Yes.
hopeless
If
leaders,
okay, for example,
senseless leaders. That is why they can penetrate their way to
okay,
tell us what
for
to do in our
okay,
country. You'll get it.
okay, for example, if you look at the most weapon industries in the United States, like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and all those war equipment producing companies, most of the the board of directors or they work hand in hand with the U.S. congressmen. So, and as such, they influence the decision of the United States when it comes to foreign prosecution of war.
Yes.
And if there is any war that the United States wants to go to fight, it is this congressmen that have always been lobbied by the board of directors of the weapon industries. And sometimes we find out that most of these weapon industries, some of them are always initially, they will serve as maybe senators, or they might serve as even governors, or they might even serve as congressmen, because they lobby them to get them to to move the motion in support of war, and not only in weapons or war fighting, also even in drugs and even journalism. Most of all those, death of journalism, of journalists, like someone like Gary Webb that exposed the Golden Triangle about the United States drug empire that even implicated the Queen of England.
Yes.
One of
They
dead.
go kill am now, they no go talk. Now the one where they happen for Africa, they go make up. Let's look at some things. Even in America, as it were, let's look at the health system. The pharmaceutical company will be bribing the system, the doctors, everything. They will be prescribing some drugs that when they are selling, they are making money. Everybody is out to rip someone up. But if it happens in Africa, it is a crime. Padding is not a crime in America budget system, but it is a crime in Nigeria, according to them. So this is what the white people always do. The white people will come with their own thoughts to change your thoughts, to make you feel you don't have brain before, that you've not even existed. Even when
The question is, how can you
of the world.
how can a man sit and wait for another man to travel from God knows how, to come and tell you what to do in your country and tell you what is right
Let me tell
and what
you
is
how
wrong.
it happens. Let me
So
tell
it
you
is
how
our
it
problem.
happens.
I don't blame the Americans.
No. Let me tell you how it happens. You see, in the whole world generally, it is always the survivor of the fittest. Check all the history. Some powerful one will come to a town that is less powerful and they will colonize you. Slave trading has been part of human existence. It has been part of human existence. So we cannot write it out. Now, let's go like, for example, because you are more powerful than I am, you can come and we see you as someone different. And you begin to introduce them. If you read all the memos of all the colonial masters that came to Africa, you will see how they colonized Africa. You will see how they changed the Bible, and they continuously read a portion to their slave so that they will perpetually use psychology to subdue them,
It's
even
not
using
even,
force
no,
to
but
subdue
you
them.
see, it's the African
And to get them to
mentality.
accept their
You see,
servitude
the
as some kind of
African
divine
mentality, it will take
arrangement.
time for us to heal and learn. How can you be reading a Bible that's telling me that God created me as a free a person, created you as a free person, but the same God will tell you that as a slave, I should obey my master. If I run away, I'm going to go to hell. And I believe it, and I believe that there is God somewhere that just sent this rubbish to tell me to obey to my fellow, somebody who I'm better than. If you like genetically, we blacks are, why do you think white haters? We are the best creation ever. Talking about our skin, our strength level, trust me, a whole lot of things that we can count on and boast on. So they made us believe that even black is ugly, black is associated with evil.
There's one thing which
I
is crime, right? Crime.
back in 2012, I used to bleach because of the mentality of being fair was the ideal woman. And then I read something, and I'll be using some hair relaxer on my hair just to be beautiful. So when I read certain things in this, pattern of slavery, that they abolished slavery, but we are still enslaving ourselves and our thoughts. Why do I feel my color is the best color? In fact, God first choice. I have to go and rub cream. When you go under the sun and you look like they put your face for fire and put you, like, it's just ridiculous. But we believe all of those things, and we started hurting ourselves because it's only self-hate will make you say, my natural hair is not nice. I'm going to put some cream for it to look like a white. No, but even when you put the cream, it does not look like their hair. If you look at their hair, yes.
Sabah, you just admitted to something now.
Yeah.
You just admitted that you
Which
used
is-
to tone because what you believe in those days is you need to tone to look appealing and all that. Why
Yeah.
is it that? Let me go back to science. You see, there is something we call conformity, and there was a guy that conducted that conducted a test with a dog. When he comes into that room, he wears a lab jacket all the time. So when he comes to that room, he wear that lab jacket. He will give that dog a food in a certain position at the same time all the time. So he did it for 1 week. And that dog, whenever he comes into that place, the dog salivates. Because when the dog sights him, the dog sees that coat, he believes food is coming. So the guy did it for like 2 weeks. The dog has been conditioned to that because that is what they made him to condition to. So after 2 weeks, he will now come in with his suit, with his lab clothes, without the food at that same time. Whenever the dog sees him, the dog will be wagging his tail and is salivating, but there is no food. So he did it first time. The third time, the dog was barking at him. So he now came again and continued to give the dog that thing. So another experiment he now planned was this. He did not wear that coat again. He now wear a normal clothing, a jeans and a t-shirt. So if it comes into that place, the dog do not wag his tail or salivate, because the dog did not see the image the dog used to do. Now, this is the lesson of that thing. People's attitude and people's opinion can be changed when it is conditioned under certain parameters. Same also is all human being. When colonial people came to Africa, Africa was the most civilized community before, because all these colonial people, they went to university in Africa. Go to Ethiopia, go to Egypt, where they all read. They read there. But when they left that place, they went and began to write story that Africa is a jungle. There is nothing in Africa. They don't know book. It is what. But all the brilliant people, the Greek, the Romans, all of them learn from the Moors.
Yeah,
There are
Egyptians.
people they call the Moors and the Egyptians, and they respect them till today. Now, the whites are very cunning people because they understand, they've learned those things. When they learned those things from those schools in Africa, they went back and picked the one that will make them to make others to be subjective to them.
Yeah.
And before they did it among themselves. In the old England, in the old English, they have two classes of citizens: people that are very poor and people that are rich. The poor people are the ones that use chalanga. Chalanga is an English word where you throw your shit.
The
White
Thames
people,
River.
white people don't have toilet before. Now inside river they throw things. They shit everywhere like dog. With time they reform them. Now within the white community, they have the noble and they have the non-nobles. Now they began to create class within themselves. Some are slaves to some. And once they were able to do that, they then forge out to other nations by doing exploration and applying the same thing. And this is what they do. If they have stayed in their community, developed their community, they will probably be not as developed. But you know what they did finally? What they did finally is to come and tell us in Africa that what we know is not
What's wrong?
education.
Yeah.
What they know is the education. And they use trick to force they use it to entice us. They came with
Yes.
mirror, they came with gunpowder,
And
they
then
came with those
the most
things.
annoying part is
And
that
they
we
enticed us.
we have free gold, we have diamond.
Thank
I'm a
you.
Ghanaian. And then those I know, we have bauxite, we have timber, we have cocoa, we have everything.
All these things that you are saying,
Yes.
are just the bless and not the real.
Yeah, they will come and tell you that. I don't know how the leaders themselves will even agree. Remember, they did not come forced like that.
Yes,
It
yes.
was
So
the permission from the leaders that made them enslave us,
when they came as friends now.
and the
They came
same
as friends.
the slave trade is still existing,
Hold on, so
but now
hold
in the
It still
papers,
exists in a different
in the form
way.
of papers.
In a different way. So you see, that is why I said in the history of man, even before this technology, there has been technology before. I was reading some book in a library in Ethiopia. I was marveled. If you go to Ethiopia University, madam, you'll be proud to be an African. That is why
Wow.
Ethiopians will never change the people they are.
But
They will
they were
never
the only
change.
African country that were never colonized, colonized. So
Because they are the source of education to the world.
Yeah, and they know
wow.
themselves.
All of them, that is where they learn now. Who are all these people talking?
And then you know that they don't even in Ethiopia they don't use English. It's not their this thing.
No.
And they have their own this thing. Their calendar is different
Aristocrat,
from
I
ours.
want you to shed more light on that thing, because it is true. People are saying, the way history is written by the Europeans, they make it sound as though technology began
Their
even after
alphabet
the
is different. And I
enlighten-
used to work
after
with one
the
Ethiopian girl, and then
okay.
she cannot read and write in English. She doesn't have no idea. But she said she's a university graduate. I said, how? How can you not read? So she told me that in their country they only learn Amharic. Is it Amharic or is it Amharic? Something like that.
Yes, I'm married.
And Amharic, yeah. They read
So
and
this
write
is,
in it.
the Europeans are making it look like they brought technology and science after the
Which
age of
technology
enlightenment.
did they bring? Which technology? See, you see, even before now, there was a day I was reading online. You see, there are a lot of things on this TikTok and Instagram that people don't see. There are a lot of educational accounts.
Articles. Yeah.
Now, there is this
Yeah.
one I saw lately. They showed the map that existed before the Europeans,
European map.
where the Jew, where King Saul used to live and King David, they lived in Africa. And the map was showing how the Jew, and that is why the Jews in this time and age, there was a time some guys came to the eastern part of Nigeria to learn about the Eastern Jew, because the Igbo people are claiming Jewish, and they came to see it, and they checked the map in their own library, and they were able to see that the West Africa has a lot of Jew living there. Now, if you check the history of the Jew, most Jews are dark colored. Go
Black
to the
eye.
book of Solomon. Solomon said in one of his books, he said, I am dark and comely.
Yes.
And then
Comely,
you know,
The Song of
in
Solomon.
those
we used to
times
bash
means
we used to bash this
beautiful.
category people of Ghana, and they said they are the real Jewish people or the children of Israel, but they somehow I don't know, they end
I
up
think
in Africa. So I always ask, like, how can
there
you
was
be black
this-
and rich?
They
I don't
didn't end up in
understand.
Africa.
I
They
don't
lived in
understand this
Africa.
African claim of the Jewish. This I don't understand. What
No,
is
no, no, no,
Me
no.
myself.
No, see,
Papariano, the problem
Papariano,
is this.
it's not
If you are in
African that
your
is
country-
claiming it to. But-
It is as a
They are,
result of
they are claiming or
as a
they are
result of-
reclaiming it, which is which.
the thing is the current Jews that we are seeing now in the state of
They are
in what
not.
we call the state of Israel. They are not.
Yes.
They are Khazarians.
No, that is not the state of Israel in the first place now. Shebi,
And then do you
Shebi,
know,
Nation of
Shebi,
you
they
know,
say
in Arab, you say Arab in Saudi Arabia, the real Arabs are not fair. Do you know that? They are very short and dark in complexion. The real Arabs are very dark and
Those ones
short.
in Israel right now are just
No.
Khazarians. They are
those
they
are not
from
those are not
Caucasus.
the real Jews. The ones occupying even where they were occupying, Shebi, they gave them after the Holocaust.
Yeah.
They agreed to give them the place because they lost. Now, you see this thing I'm saying. For me, when you check the archaeologists or the Israeli archaeologists, they have a lot of map that helps them. Even if you check the pyramids of Egypt, they have different symbols. When you go far back, when there is no Greek, no Latin, no Armenia, when Jesus was alive, the major language was Armenia. In the time of Abraham or Moses, it is Armenia that was the common.
You mean no. You mean Aramaic?
Aramaic.
No, sorry, Aramaic.
Not Armenian. Aramaic.
Sorry, Aramaic.
Aramaic.
In those times, so it's like when we are speaking English, French now. That was the world general language, and it moves from there, and you begin to have different powers in the world. The world history is so vast that it is where you pick it from that you think the world started from, but the world did not start from there. There was a time I was reading a book that said part of the world that is it part of Africa that is submerged into the waters. Is submerged into the water and they don't see it again, and that is that place that submerged into the water was the most civilized part of the
Yeah,
world
that's
then. Most
Atlantis and
civilized.
Lemuria.
Yes, most civilized part. So there are histories when these Europeans come and say they are the one that give word. Àwọn ló la ojú àwọn èèyàn.
Yeah.
Ta ni wọ́n? Who them be? Who them be?
Aristocrat. You know, human beings, please, we should not be ungrateful to each other. Okay, human beings, we all did well. We did great for whatever the world is today. But civilization, okay, might have started in one place, but it has not always, improved from one place. It has improved in different part of the world, and we must have this in consideration. We must have this in consideration to be grateful.
To the Europeans, right?
To each other, we must have this in consideration.
Because now, Aristo, what I'm thinking is it okay? Isn't it possible for you to spread civilization without having to genocide and steal a people's resource and kind of look at what they did?
It's
Look at what they
possible.
did today.
Let me tell you something, right? All
It's
these
possible, but they choose where they want to be. You know, the word is about who
Jewish
dominates.
that you're talking about, the Jewish.
Someone
have
will
a-
dominate someone else.
Do they have a language?
Yes,
Or
they have a language,
or
and
they
that's
have
Yiddish.
language? Which
That's Yiddish.
Which Africans speak their language?
The
Igbo, Yoruba,
The current
Ashanti.
okay, you mean the current Jews in this nation of Israel?
Which language do the Jews speak? Semitic language or African language? Which
Hebrew.
language they speak?
Hebrew.
We don't know. No, it's not Hebrew. It's not Hebrew. They adopted Hebrew itself. It's not their language.
Which language do the Semites speak? The Semites.
When you
know-
talk about the Semites, you're talking about different languages, talking about Arabic, talking about Hebrew, talking about different, even
Yes,
even
now,
Aramaic
the
and Amharic.
language came from one source. Even the Amharic language as well. They are all descendant of the Semitic language. They are all Semitic language.
Yes, you are right. They
Yeah.
are descendant of Semitic language.
So now, exactly.
And language
Even Hausa
transformed
language
from
is Semitic.
generation to generation.
Exactly. Now, when you look at these people, there are some certain things in common. Okay. So, and if you want to, look at human evolution from the standpoint of language, I think there are some certain things that doesn't belong to some people, and you just learn to accept it that way. What belongs to you belongs to you. For example, if you talk about Yoruba down history, at which point did we start learning Yoruba? What was our previous language? Do we have our history? Yes. Are we the Jewish? No. We are Yoruba. We are Ikedu. Ikedu is
Yes.
what we are.
Yes,
So now,
Yorubas are
what
Kedus.
concern Yoruba, concern Jewish. What concern Igbo, concern Jewish.
Yoruba
Kedus.
never
What
claimed
do they
Jewish.
understand is Jewish. It's
What do
our
you call
grandfather.
it? You call it Kedush or what do you call it? What do you call it,
Paparano.
Paparano? Is it Kedush or what? Ke what?
Ikedu.
Kedu.
Ikedu.
Ikedu. It's almost like Ilaje language, where you have like all the I was still retained. Today you say
Okay.
those
What does
you
the
say
Kedu mean though? The Kedu, what does it mean?
Ikedu now is a language like the
Okay, it's a
Yoruba
language.
how were represented before.
Okay, I see.
Before the name Yoruba is a new name.
Okay, I think they call it Edekiri Lukumi.
No, those ones are just like a body of some languages due to their structure, their morphemes,
Okay. Niger
morphologically.
Congo.
Yes. That's classification according to language. For example, when you say Niger Congo language, it doesn't mean all of them look the same.
Okay.
They are all different languages.
Okay. I
So
see.
when I look at, the Western Africa claiming this Jewish thing, Ghana, Nigeria.
See.
I think something happened in Egypt that kind of
not all
dispersed
of
the.
them. Not all of them. Now, this is what it is. Places don't exist in vacuum. You meet people there. Just like when the Americans, their founding fathers went to America. There are people that were there before. There are no lands where they don't have occupants. It is the most powerful one that will now take domination and say we take over this place because they are more powerful. So some people exist there. Now, some people always tell stories from their own periscope. You tell your story from what you see. Just like when you see the red Indians in America that we claim it is our land, it is our land, and some other people will say, no, it's not your land, oh, this land is for the free, and all that. So it comes with a potpourri of many, many things. But, like I said, human nature, human being as human being, that is always the most powerful that exploits the less powerful. It is in the history of human, and it will always be. So the most powerful will take over and begin to take over things, and you begin to work in consonance with the plan that they have given, and things will continue to change. We don't know, maybe in the next 200, 1,000 years, we will not hear English, French again. Another language will come in.
All this claim to Jewish thing is another brainwash, it's another attempt to brainwash Africans, okay, to make it look like, oh, you lost your identity to become Jewish, just to make you belong or to make relevant. And when you look at when all of these ideas were promoted, these are early 19th century's ideas. These are 19th century's ideas. The Igbos knows their history before Christianity. Before Bishop Ajayi Crowther, around the 1800, penetrated the East. How many Igbos were telling themselves that they were Jewish before Jesus Christ came? What were the ancestors telling them about their history? Suddenly religion come now. They change their history to make it sweet.
Come, who is Igbo here? I've forgotten the ancestral head of Igbo. They call it something. What's their name?
That is Arodi. Is it Arodi?
Arochukwu.
I don't.
No.
Is it Arochukwu? No.
Arodi.
They have one. The
And when you
ancestral
look-
head.
When you look at that thing there, that nonsense, a lot of traditional Igbos have debunked that it is religious Igbos, I mean Christian Igbos, who have lost, who don't know where they belong, okay, want to try to make themselves the Jewish, just to make themselves better, instead of worshiping what they are. Now,
Yeah.
in an attempt to do that, they take a history that is as old as the days of Noah, Abraham. They went to make it like their head of Arodi migrated to East. That is, what is his name? Eri.
Eri,
Remember?
yes, Eri.
Eri.
Yeah, that's
Eri.
true.
The story of Eri is as long as the days of Noah. Okay? But according to the Igbo Eri arrived at the 11th century. That is the time of the time of the Gudomigudu or the Oduduwa. That is when their own Eri came. So, I mean, according to them, it means Abraham came recently, about maybe 1,000 years ago. That's when Abraham came for them. And Abraham came after Jesus Christ, 1,000 years after Jesus Christ, according to them. If they're going to go by the story of Eri.
No.
Logically, I mean, they can't connect. They can't connect it. When you go back, if you tell them that you are Jewish, right? Your claim to Jewish. Okay, tell me ancestrally, how do you establish this? First, the Jewish, we know them by monarch. They have monarchical system. Okay, do you have monarchy system? We have King David. Is King David a Jewish or not? Is King Solomon a Jewish or not? Are Igbo's kings? Igbo and where is he? Do Igbo have kings?
Yeah,
It was
easy
the
now.
British that made them king now. That began
They
to
have.
abuse them.
No.
They have.
That is, they are modern day kings. Modern days.
They call them.
Igbo-
They call them easy. They have.
the
Igbo,
Jews.
Lolo.
Modern
In
days.
those days, Igbo operates as compound.
They have kings though.
No. They, Igbo.
No, they don't have
Igbo
kings.
Have
They
small
don't have a hierarchy
compound.
system.
Quasi Republican.
They have kings, but they don't call them kings now. They call them easy.
I said they
No.
don't.
Easy.
They
Do
do
we have
not
any boy here?
have
Any boy they have? Please
kings
come up.
at all.
You know your history, you are able to come up. It's very simple.
They don't have kings at all. All those AZ that you see there and those red caps, they are caps of warren chiefs given to them by
They
the
are like
British. and all
small
those.
chiefs. Olori Ebi.
Yeah, something like
No,
that.
no.
Not
Once
a,
you have money, once you have
No.
money, they elevate
Some,
you.
it's not
Without-
only because some even take the chief title, not his own town, it's another
What
town.
happens? You have money,
No.
you are rich, you are
You know-
prominent.
You know,
They give it time.
you know the way I think the Igbo was. They have smaller settlement, smaller that
Yeah.
becomes a big one. So within those smaller settlement, they will build a wall. You can have maybe 16 hamlets within that wall.
yeah.
Within that wall, they will have head of everybody. That is more or less Olori Ebi in Yoruba land.
In my husband town, village, they have king. In
We
Imo
are
State,
we are
we always
talking
go
about
there.
history,
So you're talking about the
not
history. All those
modern
things are just
time.
recent. They're all
Okay.
recently added.
We are going
Social,
back in
yeah,
time
social
before
organizations.
colonization
Before colonization,
and
they
all
got no
that.
kings. They
You
don't
see,
know.
How
African claim to Jewish forever. I swear, I don't subscribe to those things. This is from that. They
No,
should
no,
look at
even the Jews, even the Jews, the Khazarians, that most the Africans who are claiming to Jews look up to validate them are not even Jews, and they don't want anybody to be like them. They don't want anybody to look like them. They
they
actually
are
stole our
lost.
history. They
They
are
are lost.
copying
They are
our
lost.
history of being the
Look
chosen
at
people.
look at the language they speak in Africa. And again, there's one thing we are doing. We are acting like Africa was one tribe. Africans spoke one language. I don't understand.
No,
When you break everything down,
Africa
when you
never
break
spoke one
everything down,
tribal.
when you break even Ethiopia, when you break Ethiopia down, there's a day when this Ethiopia was their fight was ongoing. I don't know whether you follow that fight.
Yeah, that
The
one.
Tigray, the
That
Tigray,
yes,
That's
eh,
it.
yeah, and the Oromos, whatever.
it's
Yeah,
still
what
going on. It's
they were,
just it has settled down.
they were telling themselves, what does Ethiopia mean? I am Oromo. Don't call me Ethiopia. The other one will say, I'm Amara. Okay? The other one will say, I'm Tigray. Just like when you say, what does Nigeria mean? I'm Yoruba, don't call me Nigeria. That's how Ethiopia is for them. Okay?
It was the
Now, Africa has got different names. There's been time the whole Africa has been called Ethiopia. It's been called Akebuland. It's been called Africa. So many different names. And by foreigners. So don't we have identity before foreigners came? Suddenly we just change. Evolution.
the thing is
Anyway,
the
sir.
conquerors when they conquer a particular place, they like to call it, they have to give it a name. Even Britain that we call now is initially like it's a name given to that area by the Roman, by the Roman army when they
Anyway,
were waging back.
Apariano, make we enjoy our time. Make we die. Make the rest will come too. They enjoy their time. Everybody go pass, go come back. If reincarnation day, I go reincarnate again. I
And
will
come
come
back
again.
to
I will
Africa.
come back.
I think
Now Africa. I will come.
Na Africa now.
Then Africa go dey rule the world.
Because he like Africa.
Magic
Yeah, I
Kingdom.
like Africa.
I don't want to
But you
come
go,
Africa.
I mean, this is very
see, me, I like Manchester and Liverpool. I like Manchester and Liverpool. So Oyibo people no get Manchester and Liverpool. So I rather
that's
come back
right.
to Africa.
That's right.
If I come back to this world, I want to be like Japanese. I don't want
Hey,
There
to
is
be.
this.
you
They
you
must
no go
oppress
get
people. So
you
you
no
want to
go
be a
get
Japanese.
you no
You
go
might
get
Yeah.
you might
Liverpool
not
at all.
you might not by the
You
time
no
you come
go
back
get Manchester. You no
by
go.
the time you
Ah,
come
I don't
back
want to be
by
like.
the time you come back you might not even you might not even exist by the time you come back because the Japanese are actually going through some kind of demography pandemic
Yeah,
because their
so
population is reducing. So you might not even come back if it's
they are
that case
praying
because
for they are praying
Because they
let
know
me
they
tell you
born.
one thing. No be
yes.
that.
Ah,
Even
I saw
Korea,
some
their,
ad. I don't
their
know whether it's
population
Japan or
they
somewhere.
have
They said
they have
black
an
men are
aging
needed. If you marry to
yes,
them, a
You say
woman,
what?
and you give
they
birth,
have an
yes,
Black
aging
man is what?
population.
land and
yes.
some money.
They have
Black man is what?
Italy, Greece, and
They are
It's
needed.
needed
Japan. They
in
have an aging
Japan.
population like
It's not true.
60%.
No, I see that it's not true. Just use it to create content. It's not true. It's not true.
I don't even care though. I want them to go extinct. All
Actually,
of
they
them.
don't. You see some Japanese, they will marry, they don't born, because this country is not the country that you depend on benefits. If you don't work, you will not eat. You have to work.
You live in
No,
Japan?
Not like
You live in Japan?
Yeah,
you said.
Italy
Are you in
is going
Japan?
through the same thing because
Yeah.
Italy is going through the same thing. There's a
that
particular
Italy is very worse.
But when they are talking
have
of
more
culture,
older generation.
this country
in
have
Italy.
culture. They have culture, and it's not a country that they commit a lot
you're
of
born out.
crime. No.
Their
So
population
that
is
some
reducing.
things happen in America. It can't happen here.
You made me
It
forget about the
can.
human right I was talking about. In
What do you mean?
Africa,
What do you mean?
we
So,
don't have
what's
human
not
rights.
happening?
Europeans have more human rights observation more than us. Okay, we have to understand those things. I mean, there's a place to place our people, but also for things that we are not doing very well, we need to make laws that will improve human rights, not just live like that. The whole world is changing us. We are not the one making the changes,
Yeah.
living in the changes. This is not a good place to be. We have to make a change that we want, that it will favor us. and to make us a priority. But we are living in the changes that someone else is making. Doesn't fit us.
I mean, we can only try. We can only try to do good for ourselves. But we have superpowers that do not want stability to be within the African continent, so they can continue their agenda of domination. But we can try for ourselves. That's not an excuse anyway.
Yeah. Somebody don't want you to free, but do you want yourself to free?
Of course, I want myself to be free, but the political systems that they have in place, the religious system, all those things are set up by them
Africa is not ready to free itself yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree with you.
They are not ready.
It's desperation, commitment. You have to display it. You have to focus on it, and you achieve it. Excuse every day, crying every day is not the way.
But most people, all of them, they fail.
Do you even know that now what is happening?
You think
Sabah, are you Christian or Muslim, Sabah?
I'm a Muslim.
That's what we're talking about.
Before America became superpower, was there no superpower in the world? It was human being who
In fact, brother, I'm not even cutting you short. The best superpower, where did they even learn to create a superpower, a superhero? They start from Africa. With that, we can appear and disappear and do whatever we want.
I'm not even.
With our powers.
I'm not even. It's like I'm not stuck in history of African greatness.
They come and tell us that being traditional beliefs are not real. You know, back in my region like this, back in the days, if you steal somebody's thing, you will stand in that door till the next day. To the owner will come and see you and collect their thing the next day. Or they will, if they decided to punish you.
See the problem we're having. We have things that can kill us but can't kill our enemies. When European came, why didn't that thing fight European that you have in your village? Why didn't they stand like this?
No, but you said everything. We have things that can kill us but cannot kill our enemy. That's deep.
So let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Anything that will be killing us that cannot kill our enemy, why wouldn't we do it?
It's useless. It's bullshit. Yeah. No, it's not because they cannot kill our enemies. Because our enemies let us believe that it's not real.
One of the things they used
it's barbaric. You know.
Before I drop, let me just make a few comments, because I think one of the things that they used to emasculate the Africans is they brought a religion, both the Arabs and the Europeans, they brought a religion in which they control, that are used as a handmaiden for power, that does not actually benefit us or do anything for us in the world, but only to be under them. Because they control the religions, they control the narratives, the literature of this religion, and they use it as an handmaiden for power in the world. And the same thing, they forced on us a political system, and all those things like that. So it's hard. If you say we should go this way, Africans are used to the religion, they will say we should go this way, they're used to the politics and the power. So let me drop. We go later.
So how do we change now? How do we become better? Do we go to war?
No. I believe you see, this what's currently happening in, what's the name of this country? What's the name? Francophone country. Burkina
Faso.
In fact, we need such people. We are not talking about the sellout. Those that will sell out just because currently it's the same thing is happening to us. The way our government
Nigeria, they fear, they will run away. They are cowards.
In fact, Nigeria is brave. Forget about Nigeria.
We've had those things before. And we're still
but we need somebody who have vision. Somebody who have love for the people. You cannot be a leader if you don't have.
Military will do to a country.
But okay, look at what is happening in Burkina. Did they use?
You think that is?
There was no.
When we are talking of war, you see many people. Okay, ordinarily this one. They say, "You youths don't go out. Oh, they will kill you people." I'm always saying,
But
if
do you
Nigeria
know
doesn't
people
go
that
for war,
died before we get independent? If they were like, we don't want to die, they will still die anyway. We will still be in slave trade by now.
but all this why Nigeria supposed to go for war for a long time. Nigeria, we supposed to go for war, but who want to front?
Now,
Who want to front? Including me. Who want to front?
Already, those that are supposed to lead the war, their hands are tight. There's nothing they can. They are puppet to one idiot. One corner be
Who
like
did
that.
who their hand tight? All those prominent people that enjoy life. Which tight their hand
They are
tight?
enjoying because they already tied their hands somewhere. They just saw their
I don't
hands in
believe
the
that one.
cloud. You have no idea. So they cannot do anything. For example, you are just there. From where you are currently, they just bought you. You know what? You are my nephew, or you are my whoa. I just want to put you in this position.
Nigeria is
Just
not
be
ready
there.
for war.
But
That is what I
but
believe.
do you think you can talk against the person? They just brought you where you don't even deserve to be there because. But finally, you find yourself in there. For the fact that the benefit that is coming from you, for you, you don't want to fight against the one that put you there. So that is why Africans, we are suffering. In my country like this, we have a whole family who is occupying our this thing. They are not doing anything. In fact, it's from bad to worst. And yet there's nothing we can do about it. You understand? So it will take a brave, maybe in the upcoming generation, this our upcoming generation will do something about it. If not, those that we put in power, they are more useless than in fact than our thought.
That sense. I think you are Ghanaian.
Yeah, my God. I saw this video where they said a man went and stole something and then a bead was covering this man all over his face, his neck. So I said, so in Africa we have such a powers, but politicians are stealing our money, taking
But
our rights from us.
Ghana is
Yes.
little bit better than Nigeria.
Sorry?
Ghana, I think they are a little bit better than Nigeria.
No, don't try it. It's not true.
Why?
In fact, Ghana was supposed to be because our population is more like Nigeria is twice than 3 times bigger
No,
than
Ghana
Ghana.
is just only Lagos State. Just like only Lagos State.
Exactly, fine. So we're supposed to improve. We're supposed to be even far better. But in fact, Nigeria is better. If Nigeria have this population, they are still managing. And look at our population. How many are we? Yet we have incompetent people sitting on our necks, messing our resources. And yet we are dying, we are suffering. Joblessness everywhere, left and right. No light. Everything is just increasing.
You people don't even have light.
For where? We don't have light.
Let me tell you one thing. I think it's 2000 and maybe 2009 or 2001 2000. I've been Ghana, Kumasi,
Okay.
Konongo,
Wow.
Accra.
Okay.
24 hours we have lights.
Yeah, we do.
We have
We used
lights.
to. Now, no anymore. In fact, we even live in the northern part of Ghana, we are enjoying more than those are in the south. In Accra, there are people some areas they don't even have light. Like they can't have light more than the whole day. No. If you go some will even 3 days no light. Some areas. So it's just not. Ghana's supposed to perform better
Maybe
because our
now.
population.
Maybe now they have already spoiled the work of what is that man? The man that fought for you. The mother is
Nkrumah.
from Brie.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Because that time when I come back to Nigeria, I'm like, what? A lot of telephone booths, street lights, London.
Yeah.
Ghana
It's not like that.
be like London.
You said 2000. 2000 was the year the opposition party left the power. What's the name? to MPP and things were okay. Though the development was not the time you are talking about, there was no development, a lot of development, but everything was cool. There was no criminals, like a lot of bad things were not happening. We were free. Everything was cheap food. They practically give people, feed people. If you are going to school, they feed you for free. At least you eat twice a day in a school.
That
But
time
now,
I'm like, I want to relocate back to Africa. Can I go to Ghana and stay in Nigeria because it's very peaceful?
they
Everything I
said,
work 24 hours. That time, oh,
no, maybe then you have to be thinking of getting a solar or standby generator or something like that. If not,
it's just like Nigeria. They don't spoil it there. They spoil
yeah.
it.
So yeah, it's not like it used to be.
Nigeria supply Ghana light, but that time I'm talking
We
24
don't have.
hours. A lot of straight. There's no place we go. There's one place they come. The hotel I used that time in Kumasi. Kumasi even built like second London.
Yeah. Oh wow. I swear, Kumasi is like, but Ghanaians we consider Accra people consider Kumasi as the village, but like as a small town.
Yeah,
But
that's
yes,
when I go to Accra. They asked me that we are. I say normally I base in Kumasi. Hey, they say that village. I say yeah, that one a village.
There are three places for me. My favorite places: Macro, Bantama, Crofrom, Charlie, Asha. Those places like is where the chilling is it a bit rough. But now,
But the area I stay in the area I stay in Accra is Tema.
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 Okay.
That one too is not.
Community what?
It's not too rough. It's not too rough. That inside Accra. But when I go there, I really enjoy it. I'm like, why Nigeria is like this? How since that time? And the another place that is very good, is this place. Burkina Faso. I've been Burkina Faso. I've been Mali. Oh my God! All those places. That time, I've been Mali. Very lovely place. We can't compare it with Nigeria, especially
Why?
Burkina Faso. All those they have good lights. Their street they tight. They don't tie our roads in
Yeah.
Nigeria. We have
No,
bad
but
roads.
the things
All
that you
those
used to know
places.
back then, they are not the same like now. We are in 2024. Things
But the
are now
place I want to the place I want to visit now next year that
yeah.
people are complaining that is best Africa now is Rwanda. They say
Rwanda
Rwanda is
is the best.
so they go for war. They just come out. They say now in Africa, their economy, everything is very, very good.
Yeah, they are.
But they fear if you still go there, maybe later they will still spoil it again. Like I don't know. But people complain that Rwanda. Even say here we are trying to be doing container to Rwanda because many places Nigeria from here to do containers in Nigeria is already spoiled. Totally spoiled. Totally. So that's why people are picking Rwanda, saying Rwanda now is the best place.
So if you ship to Rwanda, then you transport it to Nigeria.
We don't, now we can't transport container to Nigeria. It's fucking expensive.
No,
Fucking
what? No, trust me. But it's better than Ghana. Do you know Ghanaians do transport their things to Nigeria? You claim it's expensive. Come to Ghana and see. I'm
No.
telling you. I am.
Let
Trust
me
me.
tell
Don't
you. Let me tell you one thing. I have one Ghanaian. A lot of Ghanaian there in Japan. I have a lot of friends in Ghana friends. I have one Ghanaian here. The Ghana man used because when we are talking of passport, let's say all the foreigner in Japan. If we count all of us, maybe 20% have Japanese passport because they don't give passports.
Okay.
Even after we give birth here. They like now if I marry black, I give birth here. Exactly now residents they will give your kids. They don't give their Japanese
Not
passport
even a
out.
Japanese passport.
No, they don't give. I say not only Nigeria, all
All the
foreigner,
African countries.
not only Africa, foreigner,
Wow.
especially apart from Brazil, Brazil and this way, because they said there's a war before Brazil and Japanese. Many Japanese run to Brazil, so those one most of them have Japan. You see them, they cannot speak Japanese and they have Japanese passport. But when we are talking other foreigner, let's say 20% have Japanese passports. 20% they don't give. They don't give like that.
Except you marry to
because
their national.
even you marry their national, they will give you like a green card. You start with 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, but they give you green card. It's green card demanded. Before you can go to the passport, you have to read and write. Lots of process. Like me, I don't read and write, but I get lucky. I have it. My kids have it. It depends.
You have Japanese
But-
passport.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It depends. It's 1 out of 100 have that lucky. It's not too common. So because of that one, many Igbo people, they are here because this country. That's why many people, they don't have a kids. Many Japanese, they get married, but they don't want to have a baby because they take their job first priority. Because this country, no benefit. If you don't work, you don't eat. So, and their job is too stressful. Some like, I go to work, I come back, I'm tired, I have a nursing kit. No, they boycott the kit. They focus their job. It's the first priority. Their government tight their hand. They tight our hand. It's first priority. So, because of that one, many Igbo people like business. They always do container, go to Nigeria. Because of that one, when Nigerian money is not good, I have one Ghanaian man here. He have Japanese. I don't know how that man even do it. All his brother, come back from Ghana. All of them have Japanese passport, and the man is doing container. But now she stopped doing the container to Nigeria. Now she's doing the container to Tanzania
Wow.
because the money is really, really bad. She stopped doing the container to Nigeria and Ghana. Now she's facing Tanzania. That's why most people they are here. They always look for the country that is good. That's why they are talking of that Rwanda. Now Rwanda is picking up in Africa. That Rwanda is really, really picking up. Because they cannot depend only their salary here. Because this country is expensive. If you take your 1 month salary, you pay bills. After you pay bills, nothing left for you. If you're a woman, you have to. If you're a woman, you have to know how to do jama, maybe trade or anything. You have to use your 1 + 1 together.
If
You
not,
have to
it
be
will not.
smart. If you want to stay, you have to be smart. If you see me after work, because of my kids, I cannot do long job. I do 4 hours, but I put my hand in a lot of business.
But your kids are
that's-
growing. Your kids are grown. Eh?
Yeah, they're not really grown. They just enter high school now, and in this country, especially mother, anything they carry them along together. Anything they want to do in the school, you must go with them. And my kids still involved in sports. They are playing ball every Saturday and Sunday. I are always busy. I have to follow them. Sometimes
So
we
you
wake
speak
up.
Japanese.
Yes, I did.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, not really, but I can say I try because I'm not Japanese.
No, you can defend yourself in it.
Yeah, I do. But when we talk of my kids, because I brought my kids here, those one me I can speak, but for them they can read and write. They are very good.
Wow. A big kid, they pick things so fast. So yeah.
And moreover, they don't know. Moreover, maybe they've been in Africa 2 times. One time they are around 2 years. What they know, they don't know anything. And the second time maybe around where they are 10 years. But that time when we go Nigeria, I stay like 1 year with them in Nigeria, so that they can pick up they can pick up English because they are going to English classes here. I'm paying money. They can't pick up
Wow.
unless until I
Only the
took,
Japanese.
yeah, until I took them to Nigeria, enrolled them for school. We stay 1 year. That's the time they pick up the English. So I bring them back here, so they continue speaking that English.
Wow.
So the system in Africa, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how if we can go for war, but you just talk up. If they tell me, okay, I say you should go for war, I should lead. I go run away.
No,
I
but
will run.
war, I don't think there are ways to do things without even war. Remember,
Not maybe for Ghana, not this our Nigeria.
No, but you see, Burkina, it was just like more like a low key coup, but it wasn't like a war per se. Up till this, Africa has been through a lot. We don't really need war, but I think we really what we need is to sanction, like to delete all those old
But don't
boys
delete all those
they
people
don't
you want
have
to delete.
future.
Do you think it's easy? Are they ready to die?
That's the thing. They will not die. They will not want to die in peace. If not, we need young boys that have passion for the people, love for the people, not to enrich themselves. You see, being a politician in Africa is not a business transition. No.
It's a business, so it's a family business.
Now somebody
Family
knows that. I
business.
remember
As they want to come out, they will put their son, put their siblings. So it's just they have turned to
there was
family,
someone on our
family
radio
business.
station talking rubbish about the current president, how he's doing well, even though he himself the heat they catch him. He know how hot the country is and how thin like bad things are now. So after he go home, people were bashing him. You said that, and again, now the president is doing well and all that. But even water bill, you are having the issue with the people that is too much. Yet you were on the radio. He said, I'm doing this because what I will get for my pocket. I'm not doing it because I love the president. So it made me understand that politics is just business. They don't really care about the ordinary Ghanaian or ordinary Nigerian. It's about somebody just to have access to money. They'll be enjoying with their families, and we are suffering now. Everything. I'm sure even very soon when you want to have sex with your husband, they'll put tax on it. They are taxing everything and anything. So you can imagine.
I heard now, say even say for our new president now, everything is posting tax. The tax is too much.
Very soon, when you want to have sex, even when if you are sending, I don't know.
They want
I
to
don't
access,
know
they
now.
put tax. Everybody will host they will put their body there.
What they are doing very soon, they'll put tax on sex, and they'll put monitor on your rooms. If you knock one, you pay tax. It's been deducted from your account. It's not easy.
At all.
Meanwhile, how can we be rich and be the poorest when you are looking like mostly this internet? Because even when you don't
Even say
travel,
this Japanese, this our Japanese, they will tell us, say Nigeria. They say Nigeria, how can emotion? You people have money. I say which money?
yes.
That's what they say. You people have money. I say which money? We don't have any money.
We do.
I tell them say we have money, but we have bad leader. They will say
cowards
okay
of
because
leaders.
because in this country, I can remember maybe 2011. There's a tsunami. We have tsunami. That year, 1 year, we changed our prime minister. Four people. They always step down. They're stepping down.
Why?
Because
Why did were they the one that caused the tsunami?
They're not the one, but when this country, when the citizens are complaining, you are not good, we are not good, and Japanese, they don't have hearts. They will just step down. When the citizens are complaining about you, you see, under 1 year, the 4 prime minister, they are stepping down. The only one can face it is the one they killed last 2 years. They killed them. They killed the man last 2 years. So we Africa, we still have a long way to go. long way to go. Long way. You have long way to go. It's only God can help us. If it's not that we don't have, if it's not that we have bad leader, Africa is very good. You see the way God bless us
I
with
said we
weather.
have the natural. We have what they don't have, what they will never
Of
have.
course.
Yet they are living the luxury. When we are suffering, they will refer to us, especially those old stupid people that they will interview them. What do you think about Africa? A man look like who have dementia. Africa is poor. People
Yeah,
are
Abe
living,
was
living in the jungle.
Abe
When I look
was
at things like this,
that is
I
the
feel like we just
best
drink
prime
Milo
minister
and
we
die.
have. Abe is the
Huh?
best minister we have. Abe
Where?
very. Somebody say Abe was a good man. Yeah, Abe was
At
very.
Japan or what?
In Japan, their prime minister is the one that they killed last 2 years. He's the best prime minister we have. Him and Koizumi, they like foreigner. So, and you know, this country is the country that is very safe. They don't use security
No
because
guns, no like reckless
no,
gun use
no,
and
no,
all that.
no, 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 no. So when they are going for campaign, you just see them. They stay no bodyguard. They campaign. The man go to and the man have already stepped down. He says the earth is not really nice. He have already stepped down. So they go for campaign. So that is the time they shoot him. The person who shoot him, no reason tangible. He say there's one church.
He was humble
The
man.
church, yeah. Actually, many
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
they are humble man because this country is the country that they don't fight each other. You can't see them fight each other. They are their government really handle them. They don't fight each other. They just only mouth and they don't. You will see is the like now if you go to work, maybe your boss is killing you or the person you are working together is killing you. Is Japanese will never talk. They will be saying hi, I heard you. Hi, I heard you. After the person left, they will be talking. I said, why are you talking to me? Is it not your brother? Talking. Why are you complaining to me? Is it me? I will go and beat him. Why are you saying the person is talking to you? You say hi, but we foreigner, we talk our mind. But for them, they don't argue with each other. They don't argue with each other. No, 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 no. They will say, and the thing is clean. They don't argue with each other. Is this country I stay for 20 something years? I didn't see one person beat one person like this. They don't fight. They don't fight each other.
So there's no gun like murder case. Somebody shot somebody like a kid pick a gun and go to school and shoot a bunch of kids. Something
No,
like
no,
that does
no,
not
no, no,
exist.
no. No, no,
Ah,
no. Even
my
self,
dream country. Oh,
in this country, when you are in primary, it's
wow.
only
You are
kindergarten.
my sister or my
They
brother.
can
I
use
don't know.
a.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only,
Wow.
eh? Wait,
Sorry.
Ibeji sleeping the late. Come this year
This year
with boys. Mommy Japan.
Japan.
See you at Oshodi. Let me shop. Yeah, Bijikurudu. I think the person know me. This year, I didn't come here. I didn't come home this year. This person know Japanese history. What he say he was becomes of a church. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reason why the
It's yeah,
if you
yeah.
see the reason why I know one of Yabiji Kurudu, but is it the one? Yabiji Kurudu.
You see, yeah, yeah. In our this thing is show. Is he or she should be a woman? Yeah, yeah. Or is it yeah, yeah? I don't know which is which, but it's yeah, yeah.
Hey, maybe the person it depends. Yeah, who? Yeah, who? Depend on the
It's yeah,
nation.
yeah.
Who? Ah, she's Mutimoy. She's. Hello, Lewa. Good morning. Ma.
That she loves reading.
Me, I love reading. I love reading. That's why me, I don't normally comment and I don't normally come up. If they do something, I'll be reading comment section. Sometimes the comment section they make me busy. I will laugh. If you go to, especially if you go to IG, if you see some comments, I'm like, what? What is this? Comment section they make, if you know how to, if you like to read, comment section is happy sometimes. So you will not even listen to the show they are doing. Can't read comment, you go laugh tire. I go laugh. Sometimes I go click the picture of the person. Say this. Some people go make comments. Are you a woman being? Especially this Mohbad case. I'm like,
Oh,
how some people
Charlie.
are raising like this? This person, are you a woman being? Especially a woman who they support this lady.
Ah,
I don't know what to say.
it's not, no, but you see, in our language, we have this proverb that we say that when a government is doing a road, a construction or road, so far as the road does not even venture into your plot, you think that's the correct lane. But when it touches your plot, your land, you understand that the government is wicked. Because those that are supporting Wumi, it never happened to them, so they will not understand. You understand that thing? If they
Yeah.
ever have a feel of it,
I don't know. I don't know what is their gain. Because even at all, I don't know the truth. They say they are giving them money. What is money? They will finish this money now. What is money? Yeah. What is money? Money that they will give you, you finish the money because of that one. Because I'm like, no matter what, I mean, I don't know what that guy did for you people. The punishment is for you people to kill him.
I don't know.
I see that boy head and teeth. I always lose it.
No,
See,
you see,
waiting-
that boy, he was like, I don't know, God knows why he died. Imagine only one boy that died. Everywhere, like, there was justice for Mohbad was more like a, NSAS. Everywhere, and it's still like, look
Even
at
said
when he died.
the rally is even more than NSAS. The rally is more than
You understand?
NSAS.
Even in Ghana here, there were a lot of people that, justice for Mohbad, the little protest, people were, writing petition and
In
all
Ghana,
that. Yes.
they
Do
do
you
process
know?
too in Ghana.
Unfortunately, I was playing Mohbad songs. One of these songs with Naramali. Is it Naramali? You have been waiting. I enjoyed the song, but I didn't know who Mohbad was because my love for Naramali was too much. I ignored that it was Mohbad's song. He had to die for me to get to know that he was my favorite person. The way he paid me. Oh. And this boy just died, and some of his video, because I dated the Yoruba guy before. So some of the video when he's telling Wumi that you and your family, if you are doing this to people, but in my head it will stop. It touches my heart.
But the problem that Wunmi doesn't know that she's just damaging herself. I don't know why she's bringing Baby Liam picture
No,
out.
meaning I have a feeling that she has something to hide. Is it hard for you to say, prove yourself? If you're a faithful woman, there's nothing wrong with asking. Listen, do you think if Mohbad was alive, he would even take the boy and go and do DNA without you noticing? Go and do a DNA test and prove that this is Mohbad blood. That is it. Is it hard?
Even I thought that DNA or no DNA, they tell you to go and do DNA. You don't want to do it, right? The problem, any little things. Now I'm seeing. I read some article. They say him and Darusha, that picture too, now new picture. Mohbad is saying, please don't fight, though. Don't fight. Enjoy your life. Don't fight. Don't fight. Just try to make money. They say she just put it out. I don't know what the proof she want to prove why she sent that
At all.
picture.
And
Any
then
little thing you want to
we
prove
already
yourself,
seen
you bring the
enough
picture out.
stuff where you cannot tell me it's cool for you to go and sit on your husband manager, or I don't know, or CEO bed, be comfortable, like in the middle of two men, like how? Some of the videos that surfaced on the internet, it was not really cool for an artist's wife to be, be cruising with them, the CEO on a bed. As what? If something was not fishy. And then why is it that she does not want to just go and do it? Just a DNA. If you know, only a woman knows.
DNA issue. Me, I don't really hammer of that one because a lot of mistake have done. That DNA, you're not supposed to just say it now. But a lot of mistake have done initially. But if you say she doesn't do DNA, what me I believe is they withdraw all the mobile property. That is what I believe lawyers supposed to do. Now I go do that job. They will withdraw everything from her. So maybe because she's a greedy lady. If it's not greedy, she's a greedy. If it's not greedy, you are not the owner of the mobile. It's supposed to call your father-in-law. Your son have passed away. So what can we do meeting about the son property? That's what we're supposed to do. Maybe if you do like this thing will not he will not reach
No,
this.
you see, one thing, you see, we okay. What I'm trying to say is that for the part of, where I'm coming from in Ghana and the region I'm coming from, we don't really believe in all of these things. We believe in integrity, and like we have value for people more than like material things. I don't know why in where I'm coming from we are a bit poor, but that's fine.
And you know
But
the kind of lady
we have
I
love,
think
we have joy. You see,
the kind of lady
Even-
I think she has is the lady that she don't want to work. She want to enjoy the.
No, but how
you want
much
to
money?
be
The person that hustle for the money, if you have brain, you know the person died and left whatever that he thought he was going to enjoy with you. So what makes you think that you see? One thing about life is that death, it does not come, it does not invite, like even
people that
prompt you before it
people
comes.
that are wicked. They don't think that.
You see,
don't
you
think
die. The person that hustle for it, the person is no more. What makes you think that you also you last forever? All of this stress is not even worth of whatever that you may, even if you get to win whatever case and have all the property, but you not enjoy it within your soul because you've been through hell. Social
People
media
wicked,
bashing is
people wicked,
imagine
they don't
somebody
think
that does not
down.
even deserve to bash you, but they are insulting you. You don't know them. That
People that
trauma
wicked, they
alone.
don't. I'm not even think what this lady is did. She think of the boy future. I don't think so.
No,
If not,
she was not. She was not
she's not
there to
supposed to
help the
be
boy.
bringing.
Imagine, Yaya said that she killed him because of the money. Now, but the thing is, yeah, even because of the money, are you enjoying the money? It's just bullshit. Like, are you enjoying the money? You're not. The fact that you died.
Yes, she's enjoying the money. She's not regretting anything.
The fact. Do you see the heat that she received from online?
She's not
From
regret anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she regret anything. I don't think.
They gave her
The way she's doing.
that trophy already. When you kill
Mm,
somebody,
mm.
you get promoted in their court. She's happy.
She's in. Do you think
yeah, it's true.
she's in
They
court?
use Wunmi,
Yeah,
they
she
use the
is.
wife to get to Mubad, but
Court.
I don't know why
Yes,
do you have to get
yes.
married? Why do you have to marry in the first place? You
She
marry
did.
because if I marry
She's
you,
not interested in marrying Mohbad. She got into his life for a purpose. This is how this serial killer used to do. They come to you
Jesus,
in disguise,
Wow.
trying to make you think you love them, but they are not.
that boy suffered. Come on now.
Even really suffer. But what killed Mohbad was he could not distance himself. Somebody failed you first time, failed you second time. You told her your secret. She went to people and told people your secret. You know,
Which secret?
that's red
Which secret,
flag.
Chita? Which
There was
secret?
a song he sang. He said, I told you my secret, and I didn't know you're gonna leak
No,
the
obviously,
secret.
they will dump her.
Move forward, Lord,
To
now.
to to
Àṣẹ
say
nìyẹn.
okay. To say the fact, yeah, Mohbad and Baba Mohbad, they are too cool than my
It's the
liking.
woman, it's
That's
the mother. It's the
that's
mother.
what I'm going
The
to.
mother failed that boy. If a mother is disclosing the father's secret to a wife, I'm telling you, the wife will take advantage of that.
Even if
The
I
wife,
heard
That's
that,
what is
the wife
happening.
has to be a stupid wife to believe in such nonsense. If a woman have, you see,
Wunmi is
in
not
our
a
culture,
wife.
one thing we believe is that when a woman is living,
I even heard that Yadura, she make another audio yesterday. I don't know whether it's true or not. Say she don't make another audio yesterday. Since I was born, I never see that kind of woman before in my life.
If they can get that woman, if they can torture her, I'm telling you,
Who want to touch her?
she's gonna confess everything.
Who want to
you
touch?
said,
Who want
and
to?
then I said, it was Mubad mother that made the whole thing worse. You know why? After leaving Mubad when he was like a toddler with the dad, the man really suffered to take care of this boy. And now that, like, the unfortunate happened, the mother is now backing a woman.
If it's me,
Ah,
if it's me, that
it
day
made
they
me
want to bury
wonder.
that. That day they want to
Are you
bury
sure
that
that
boy.
that woman did not give
I
birth
will
and the
stand
baby
on my
died?
I'm
hands.
gonna be
You need to
there.
not come there.
I'm
No,
gonna
no,
be
no, no,
there.
no
Wunmi
need,
will not be there.
no need for Baba Mohbad to be there. She will order security. They should, he is his son. I don't
That
want
man
him.
is so
I don't
careless.
want her there.
He's so
I don't
careless.
want
I'm
her there.
sorry to say. He's so
No, the man, you
careless.
see, it's not carelessness, it's illiteracy.
Let me tell you why.
It's
Which
not
man?
careless, it's
Which man is
illiteracy
careless?
That
and
man,
cowardness.
okay, your son push you to go upstairs to go see something, a secret of what happened to him. You saw blood.
Mm,
The next thing
mm.
is
The man was helpless. Oh, the
Let me
man
tell you,
was
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ yín Yorùbá ní iṣẹ́ mọ nǹkan tí ojú bàbá yẹn
the
ti
man
rí.
was really
Báwo?
helpless.
Hold on,
Afterwards,
hold on,
videos
please,
like
please. Do you know what the man have passed through? Tán ti na ọmọ yẹn, tán máa pe bàbá yẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá yẹn ń jẹun tó ń lọ sí Lekki every time, he's going to Lekki every time. Do you know what the man have passed through? The underground that we don't know. You understand? So the man know the kind of person they are. If the man make attempt to ask them question that day more than
they will kill
Wunmi kill
him.
up mommy, they will kill
They will
him.
kill. They
So
would have
talking
killed
about,
him.
they will kill him.
And you see,
They
though
will
he
kill
was
him.
weak, even before Mubad died, the video surfacing, the mother, Mubad died and the mother was kneeling down to beg Naira Marley. Why? What for? My father, my own dad will go and kneel before my age mate. To beg for what? But only God knows what it is that made them have to go there and kneel down and beg for that riffraff.
Don't
Like
joke with
how?
Malian. Those Malians, alone the best is make somebody no have anything to do with them.
So the
That's
man
the
was
best.
really like you see
It's not
how you are
the
not a
man.
Muslim. Your child will just die. They
It's
ask you
not
to bury
the
that guy even in
citizen.
the within that evening, and you did with that stupid coffin. Like as if even if a stranger crowd that nobody knows that is traveling and then pass away along the way, is that how they're gonna bury the person? That it touches my heart. I don't
he's
know why.
supposed to. If he take picture of that guy that night, I'm telling you, the problem would have been solved by now. The reason why this is so hard for them to get justice is because they have no concrete proof. You saw blood. I need to check the body of my my
The
child
man
to
was
see what
afraid.
happened.
There are people behind
I
the scene
believe
that
so.
calling, threatening
I
the man.
believe so. He was
And then
afraid, yeah.
at the coward, as you see, if you don't, you see, one time we have this word that if you don't want to die for some cause, but you die for no reason, you get that thing.
But
You don't want to die for a particular cause.
hello.
Yeah.
But did you people know that that is the reason why they ran after Baba to the police station and go and call at the back that they should not give him police
Okay.
report? Because if they took that boy to
Hospital,
hospital,
mortuary.
mortuary,
They will know what
they will
happened.
check
Mm.
everything
Yeah.
that is lost from the
And
body.
they'll do
of the body.
autopsy and all
Even
that.
apart from
Yeah,
that,
Baba will know because they will put it in writing to give it to
even
Baba.
say, no, Mama, let me tell you one thing. Baba say when she go up, he see blood. He asks Mummy, kilo show mommy, what happened to my son?
Ó ní
The
ẹgbẹ́
man
lọ
have
ẹgbẹ́ lọ
no.
ẹgbẹ́ lọ kẹlọ
Yeah, the
gbé lọ
man
ro.
have no. He cannot ask more than.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ó tún
he
lè sọ
cannot
language
ask more
yẹn.
than that question. No. Kò ṣe pé ó ti ní wọn tán. Do you know what why she say Baba?
Ni màá sẹ́rí mọ́ láyà. Mo gbọ́ mọ fún ẹ lódìdí owó àgbélé mi lọ́wọ́. Ẹ wò
There are some things.
dáadáa
There are
lẹ́nu.
some things you cannot do with violence. Though. Forget it. Not
God.
that. Yeah. Not that
ẹni sùúrù.
zoo place. Oh, Baba.
Ṣé mọ̀ wípé
Not.
I don't pray for
normally
this o.
you know
Ayé
that
ti súwú mi. Ayé ti súwú mi, I'm telling you. Kóòtù tó wà yẹn, ó máa lóhùn ṣe mọ́ ni. Ó rí ibi ṣé sí ni, I'm telling you. Gbogbo wọn ni máa kọ́ tí ó tó ọlọ́pàá ti Lagos bá sọ pé no.
Yes,
Mo máa
right.
lọ
Baba did not come from a,
ọlọ́pàá
you know,
Àbújá.
Ọlọ́pàá fi kó wọn. When the system is not working.
Good
Ọlọ́pàá.
system is not working. It's not only working in Lagos. Other states.
Not
don't
only
work.
Lagos, not only Lagos. Could you believe? Okay, ask me why Brekete mute his mouth now. What are you talking? This case is not small case, you. Why Brekete doesn't say a word again after the
For
autopsy
real,
is
for
out?
real.
I beg my sister, make you pray, make bad thing no
They
happen to
would have
us.
killed Mohbad fathers on the spot.
Even
Imagine,
sir,
it
as
was
I'm
a
talking
phone
to
call.
you now,
You
now
see,
God
wait,
will save
when
that man.
Mohbad
That's why
died,
the man
when
is coming
Mohbad
out to
died,
talk.
So
think
and
it's
the way
easy.
the father
what
used
you
to
are
talk
trying
versus
to
when he's on Brekete family,
what you are
you see the difference. When Mohbad
what you
died,
are
when they were
trying to say
interviewing the
now
man,
pé Mohbad gan kò lè survive with all these
Kò lè
kind
survive.
of powerful people.
Kò lè survive.
Don't say
We
that.
see the.
Don't
That
say
is
that,
why.
oh.
yeah, some
You
See how the
young
music
women
she's
are
singing
very
now.
powerful.
Hold
Mohbad is in my
on,
phone.
hold on, hold
Ọmọ
on
Especially
now.
those from,
My sister,
you know, daughter
I
of
want
Eve,
to
Eve.
love
They can do
Bani.
anything.
Irọ́.
I blame
Ṣé
those people you went to meet. If somebody like that comes to me, I will rally ayé gbé fún. If that person showed me proof pé wọ́n tẹ́tí kan fẹ́ pa òun, I will rally ayé gbé fún. You just have to
Let me tell you, you said
So
what you say you are right. Before you go láyé ayé gbé fún, àwọn ibo ni Mohbad gan ti tọ́jú bọ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n
no
sọ̀rọ̀.
matter ibi tó bá ti tojú bọ̀,
Tọ́jú bọ̀.
wọ́n tàn débẹ̀
That
ni.
is why pé òun náà ti bá wọn jẹ́, ó ti bá wọn mú.
Wọ́n tàn débẹ̀ ni my sister. Wọ́n tàn débẹ̀ mo understand nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ. Wọn ò ṣáà lè tẹ́ gbogbo ẹtí tébù báyìí kó wá lóun fẹ́ tẹ́rí sí i. Ó ti mú wọ́ tí ò mọ̀ wọ́n wọlé sí lára bí ọ̀rẹ́ ni lójú ẹ̀ máa rí. Ó dẹ̀ ló lè bá kàn pé eléyìí ó ṣe lọ́nà òun.
Ẹ forget pé Brekete is on this case. Brekete sọ pé òun dó de autopsy ni ó máa sọ̀rọ̀
Autopsy
ìgbà tó
dẹ̀ ti
jáde.
No, but
And then, I mean,
And she's still there. He's still there. He's still there on the case.
They know. They said the
somebody
autopsy.
called Brekete 2
The
days
one that did
ago.
the autopsy said that the body
Okay,
is
kí ló wá wí?
discomposed and
Ó
all
ní
that. They did not find it, you know, whatever
òun ò
that
fẹ́ máa
caused
rántí
his
bí
death.
àwọn orí social media ṣe ń rántí àbí kán push òun anyhow ipe kán ní sùúrù fóun òun ṣe nǹkan lábẹ́lẹ̀. That is what nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn.
I heard you.
Ọ̀gá o.
Do you know why? Let me tell you one thing. Do you know why Timothy case moved to Abuja? There's something I want you people to know. Whether we like it or not, both federal
No,
and
Timothy
state.
case move from
ẹ
Abuja
dúró
to
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn kan ló kọ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yẹn ó ní Timothy case moved to Abuja ó ń jẹ́ kó yé mi pé Lagos State nìkan ló ti wọ́n. Do you know why? I bet you people. So if na Buhari dey for president, I swear this Mohbad case is very easy.
That's sure.
It won't stay long like this. But these people, they are this thing. They are the one hold the state. They are the one hold the federal. Okay, you people, do you know why Baba Mohbad is coming out to talk now? She's not supposed to be coming out to talk now because now he have a lawyer. But now the lawyer tell him to be coming out and be saying it out. Because she have seen that they are the same thing.
Àwọn tó máa tún takò àwọn pípù yìí wọn ò gbọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọn ò tí gbọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà fi ní pé kí bàbá máa sọ kí kíní yẹn kó lè kó viral dáadáa dọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó máa takò wọ́n.
Ta ló fẹ́ takò wọ́n?
But wọn ò kí ń ṣọlọ́run.
And of course na actually gbogbo tá à ń sọ we are just talking tọ́lọ́ máa sọ pàṣírí wọn máa tú kò sí kò tó fẹ́ ṣe ó máa tú.
Àṣírí ti tú already.
Ó máa tú. No pé kàtà ẹ̀rí gbogbo ẹ̀ gbogbo àmọ́ pé ó ti tú báyìí bọ̀ kárí gbogbo ẹ̀ kedere tí kò síbi pé tẹ́pọ̀ wọn gan máa píkìlẹ̀ sí ọmọ afá kọ̀pù sí wọn lọ́wọ́ ni
ó ti tú but àṣírí pẹ̀lú gbogbo tó wà nílẹ̀ everybody ti rí i pé plain.
Everybody ti rí but wọn arrest wọn náà nǹkan tẹ́mi mí ìgbà àṣírí máa tún ni pé lẹ́yìn pé tó bá túbà ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ náà máa kán kọ̀pù sí wọn lọ́wọ́.
ẹ jẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan fún yín lẹ́nu pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ even kárí fídíò bíi ti Wùmí tó ti ń gún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó ti ń já bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó ti ń gun ẹ gbà mú sọ fún yín tí wọn ò ṣe
gbé. ẹ má máa argue blindly ọwọ́ kọ́ sì wà pé kọ́tẹ́ ń sọ is not true not 100% people believe this thing.
àní mo ní tí fídíò bá jáde gan sẹ tẹ ẹ bá rí fídíò gan.
ẹni àṣírí tuntun is 100% people believe.
ó dà ń bolẹ̀ fẹ́ gbẹ́jọ́ lọ.
You don't want peace, abi?
You don't understand, my sister. I said even if there's a video out, if there's any video, everybody see it, clank. If they didn't carry him now, they didn't carry her now, they will not carry
that her. That one is not true. It's not
okay,
true.
if they didn't carry her, there's anybody can do anything that they have to carry her.
You don't understand. If there's a video, everybody see video.
Oh.
I go say they don't go carry her. So they will say that video na Photoshop, na photo shoot.
Èmi ò mọ̀ tẹ́ bá rí video bóyá tẹ́ bá gbé lọ America.
Èmi ò ní video. Èmi ṣé mi kàn Ghana, I don't have video.
But nínú Nàìjíríà yìí. Tí kò bá ń ṣòun gangan ló pọkọ mọ́ lọ́wọ́ tó ẹ pé nìkan ló wọnú ilé wa pọkọ mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ṣé bó ṣe máa wòran ni ṣé bó ṣe máa rí ni. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ bó ṣe ń bó nǹkan ṣe máa ti dà ni á ti dàdàkúdà. A dẹ̀ máa sọ a tún máa sọ gan wípé yes àwọn kan náà wọlé wá pa kò ń ṣe pé kàn máa mute bó ṣe mute. Oh, it's just like a movie, common sense ni na.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ìpàdé àgbákò lè wò mí.
Àmín.
Àgbákò àbágbákò tó yẹ pé téèyàn bá sùn tó bá jí láàárọ̀ tó bá pàdé ẹ̀ bá kó padà lọ sùn.
Nígbà tí mo ti ń rìn láyé mi almost 40 something years.
Mi ò mọ bí Mohbad kan ṣe bá gbé fọ oṣù kan. Ọmọ tó lè da gbogbo àgbáyé láàmú bí irú ilé mi mọ bó ṣe bá gbé fọ oṣù kan.
Irú ẹ̀ ti pọ̀
mi ti ẹ̀ rí irú ẹ̀ rí.
Ṣé rí gbogbo ìwà ọwọ́ Wùmí mi ò lè bá gbé fọ one day because èmi mo hate irọ́.
Àṣekà fún wọn.
Irọ́ máa irritate mi. Bó tẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan lásán ó piss me off mo wà detest lórí everything about him.
Mi yé ti yàn rí láyé mi mo yé ti gẹ̀ yìí. Ó yẹ kán fi lé wọn kúrò nílùú ní gbogbo wọn àti ìdílé.
Wàhálà tẹ́bí tara gbogbo generation wọn kò yẹ ká máa gbé láàrin èèyàn.
Ọba
Mohbad ti sọ pé tòun ló máa fi ṣàṣemọ gbogbo wọn pátápátá báyìí.
Tọ́ bá jẹ́ kó
ẹ wò ṣé ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ṣé ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn má jẹ́ ká kọ́ pé kábíyèsí ló nà ọmọ.
Kò lè wọ palace yẹn tọ́ bá ṣe mistake palace yẹn wọ́n máa fi palace yẹn pè tán ni wàláì wọ́n fi palace yẹn pè tán ẹgbàá mi sọ fún mi.
ọmọ yẹn gan ni màá mẹ́tọ́ ọmọ èmi ò tí ì rí proof I never see the proof.
Ọ̀nà ọba ti ṣe
DNA ṣé DNA bọ́ sí ọba sọ fún yín pé ṣọ́ba ti bọ́ síta pé òun ṣe DNA.
Ṣé Wùmí ló wá ń jà báyìí? ẹrù owó náà alágbára kan ló ń jà náà.
no ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ alágbára lè máa jà kò mí pé nítorí pé gbogbo wọn sọ pé kábíyèsí nínú ọmọ alágbára ṣe ń jà do you know the secret that behind them? They can have a lot of secret now.
ẹ dúró
They can be using me for another thing.
ó ní ọmọ náà gbé fún ẹ pé kó máa tọ́jú fèsì ọmọ yẹn fèsì ẹ̀.
I don't reason like that. I don't see evidence. I can't say now how get the pikin.
ṣèbí kan tó sọ nìyẹn ọmọ náà jà lórí ló máa sọ sódò tó kó sọ pé ó máa pa ọmọ yẹn ló ṣe jà ló ṣe finalize pé one day ó máa pa òun lọ́wọ́.
I don't dey follow crowd like this.
kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé crowd bẹ́ẹ̀.
No.
Kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ crowd. Sister.
I don't dey follow crowd like this, my sister.
Ṣebí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láti
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni àwọn ológun.
Okay now ṣé nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ ní kó right bí wọ́n ṣe àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn bí ọlọ́pàá ò ṣe kó wọn tán ṣe lọ ń kó àwọn ará títì.
Báwo lẹ ṣe misquote nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ẹ má misquote mi nǹkan tí màá ti jọ sọ ẹ náà bá lónìí ọmọ mo ní kí ni proof that's only proof tí mò ń béèrè.
proof náà ni
the proof yẹn kọ́ tí mo ní.
proof pọ̀.
But guy any moment tó nà ọmọ that is it.
Because nífò ni nífò wọ́n ní téèyàn mẹ́wàá bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ do tán tó bá tún gbókó síwájú ẹ̀ ó tún máa làdílẹ̀ nífò ni.
Thank you very much ó lè má mẹ́tọ́ nọmọ ibi tí mò ń lọ nìyẹn.
nífò ni
tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
àní wọ́n ní tó bá dẹ̀ ti rọ́kùnrin báyìí ọkùnrin ò tó ṣe tó bá ti rọ́kùnrin bó máa ń rẹ́rìn ni ẹ̀rín ló máa fi ń pe àwọn ọkùnrin kan wá dóhùn.
wọ́n yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ di ọmọ yẹn ṣé kò ṣú ẹ̀ fún yín pé ọba lórí ọmọ ọba ni.
Báwo ló ṣe ṣú ẹ̀ nítorí dressing tó mú.
tí o bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń play game
many people ń dress irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
ó ń play game tí o bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń play game.
mo lè sọ wọ́n tó ìṣọmọ bá.
Good evening, good morning, everyone. Good evening, good morning, everyone. I'm greeting the house. Good morning, yeah, to my side this evening. So, please, I want to say something. I have a message for Wunmi. You see, Wunmi cannot hide under these powerful people forever. No matter how she thinks she can hide now, they will give her escorts. I give Wunmi another, if I know this case, Mohbad will get justice. But if Wunmi can escape it, like Paparano used to say, they don't have anything to, we have evidence to nail Wunmi, but Baba is not using it. And when the lawyers, if they don't use it, and Wunmi thinks she will go free, she will not enjoy. Mohbad said it, Wunmi will not enjoy nowhere in this world that Wunmi will go and stay peaceful.
Travel now.
She can't travel.
But you know, I mean, nobody wants to see Wunmi. Nobody wants. You know how people will say, if I see that girl, I will strangle her. That is how people feel about.
A lot of people
about her. Can you just imagine like Cora? You see how Cora went to London, somebody attacked her. Yes. Somebody like Wunmi.
Unknown person.
Whether be America, be London,
anywhere, all
they will attack her.
Oh.
You know many people that is waiting to just strangle that girl. Anywhere that girl goes, she will get attacked. And I just stay in that Lekki. And
on this case, a lot of people have been depressed.
Please, lady, do not use violent word because she's using for words to use to go seek asylum. Sorry, please. She's using for words to use to go seek asylum. Please don't use violent. Please do not use violent word, please, so that you cannot use those things as an excuse for asylum.
Like what?
Don't make it look like people are looking for her, they're threatening. I mean, they want to strangle her, please.
Okay. It's just so unfortunate. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn gan, mo lè sọ pé Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi o. Òun gangan ni kò lò, ó ní agídí, but kò mọ̀ lò. Somebody like that, you don't have to live with her. Tó bá ti bímọ ẹ̀ tán, a máa ṣe DNA. Odó ò ní láti ra ilé síbi táwọn ọ̀tá ẹ̀ wà.
Ìgbà tó kúrò nínú ilé Malians yẹn gan ó yẹ kó change pátápátá ni kò yẹ kó tẹ̀ tó wá lọ bá rù yẹn gan gbé mọ́.
Kó change fóònù ẹ̀ Could change
Sherry, all
everything.
these things you people are saying,
Just so easy.
it's easy to say because it's not happened to
Oh
us.
God, don't say that.
No, don't say so. Don't say
Do you know how
Ṣé
many times
èèyàn is it ordinary eyes? Kí Mohbad máa ṣiṣẹ́ kán máa sanwó sínú àkáǹtì
hold
yẹn.
on.
Ṣé ojú lásán
Ó
nìyẹn ni?
possible. Ó possible.
ìyẹn ò ṣojú lásán ìyẹn normally náà kò ṣojú lásán.
Ìgbà tẹ́tí mo kó ojú lásán yẹn, ẹ wá rí ẹ rò pé ó easy láti gba rẹ̀. Nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wake up tóun náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde sára ẹ̀, kọ́ ni ó ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kó fún Bella. Tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tó kó sínú àkáǹtì ẹ̀ mọ̀.
Let me say this.
Bella tó tún wá lọ
Ẹ má dókun ọ̀hún. Don't blame that boy abeg. She don die. Don't blame him.